What's up, YouTube? Subscribe to this video. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. It's going to be a good day today. Good morning, Facebook. What's up, everybody? It's 8:34. It's Monday, the 12th. I believe it's going to be a good day, and we are going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of food. We're going to have a lot of music and guests and a bunch of cool stuff going on. So stay tuned. We're all going to be learning together. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And it is Monday. What a beautiful Monday it is. It's freezing cold outside. I've double layered up, and I'm excited about everything that's happening today.
I think tomorrow's going to be the first freeze. So if you haven't brought in all of your flowers or animals
You have to bring your flowers.
cows, bring them inside.
So bring in your cows. I need you to go outside with like scissors and just start bringing in flowers. Yeah. I guess sometimes you'll cover up your plants.
Right.
You cover up the little ones, because they need help to survive.
Can we talk about Texas really fast? This is not the weather that I moved to. Literally, people say, move to Texas. It never gets cold. What is up with this?
It gets cold sometimes, just not like all the time. Like Nebraska, there's snow, right? And it'll stick on the ground for a long time. That happened growing up, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it happened all the time. I mean, it snowed a couple times already in Nebraska.
We'll see. At least you're not in Nebraska. That's the beauty of it. You're not in Nebraska. Like, I feel like you have a leg up on the whole state of Nebraska. No matter what happens today, it can be 0 degrees. You can go into the cryotherapy chamber, go -200, but at least you're not in Nebraska.
That is true. That is true. So thank you. Russ said, don't forget about your cat, Curt. I will make sure that all of my cats are inside.
Yeah, bring your pets inside.
Just don't tell Glacier Court Apartments that I keep all of the cats.
But if you do tell Glacier Court Apartments, tell them that KHEA Radio and Curt sent you. Hey, shout out to the person who went in and they applied, right? They're getting a spot at Glacier Court.
Yeah, this is the power of KHEA Radio. Somebody watched our program last week, saw the apartments we're on, was like, hey, let's go check it out. So Curt and his awesome discount is going to be great.
You got a referral.
I get a referral fee. Woo!
Yeah, I'm excited about that. And that was part of my goal. I was like, Curt, by the end of this interview, they're going to be paying you to live here at Glacier Court Apartments. Which didn't quite happen.
Keep preaching that, Gardy. Keep it.
You know what? Yeah, so go check out Glacier Court. You can be neighbors with Curt Casper, the Curt Casper. You'll be able to see him running around in his hot dog costume chasing ducks. That's priceless.
What if it's that person, who I'm scared of that always comes on here and is like, Curt, answer my phone calls.
Dr. Choppa?
I'm like, what if it's that person and they want to live right next to me?
Yeah.
What if it's the person who's going to move into my apartment?
Maybe.
Because I'm moving apartments?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
It could be. Hey, good morning. If you're watching on Facebook, good morning. I already see a bunch of people tuning in. Good morning to all you guys. Go ahead and share this video out. We're going to have some fun stuff going on today. We're going to be talking about food.
What is a day that we don't talk about
Talking
food?
about food. It's going to be a beautiful morning here in Lamarck, Texas. I believe that we're going to have something good happen today in our lives and your lives as well. Even if you're going through something, keep your head up. Just try and keep a positive outlook on it. Take the steps that you need to do to accomplish your goals, and God is faithful. That's all I'll say about that. Right now, it's 8:38. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now, we have some stuff going on. It's called Bye Bye Belly Fat Challenge, which is kind of hard to say because it's hard to admit, yes, I do have belly fat. Curt, I don't know. Can you admit this? Could you say, I could lose some belly fat?
I mean, there's a little bit there. There's a little belly fat there.
So here's a picture that Curt posted to his Instagram story this morning. He said he took this at the gym. What time was this morning, Curt?
6 o'clock.
6 a.m.
Look at that.
Kurt's at the gym. I guess he's the guy who's working out without his shirt on.
It's so hard to look in the mirror in the morning and see that. I mean, it's hard.
Wow. Well,
it's hard.
So right now, thanks to Naked Nutrition, we are trying to eat better up into Thanksgiving, actually for the rest of the year, because a lot of people, we're just everybody else at the beginning of the year. We're like, hey, what happened during the holiday season. I gained like 5, 10, 15. I gained, however many pounds. Now it's time to start over. 2019 is going to be my year. I got to get in shape. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be, ready to go. And why don't we start that now? Why don't we start that on a path to where, the holidays happen. We don't gain weight. Maybe we just maintain. And maybe we even lose some fat. I don't know. So we're going to see what happens. So thank you to Naked Nutrition at the World Gym. They're helping us out, trying to keep on track. If you want to do that journey with us, let us know. We'll point you in the right direction. Go follow Naked Nutrition on social media. Go visit them. They're in the World Gym entrance at Mall of the Mainland.
Man, I'm sorry. I can't get over the picture of myself.
You're pretty proud. Let me show that picture one more time. Let me know what y'all think about this picture. This is a picture Curt says he claims to have taken at 6 a.m. at the gym this morning. What gym do you go to, Curt?
The gym.
You're going to have to be a little bit more specific than that. Does this look like a legit picture of Mr. Curt Casper? I don't know. I think I see a little bit of Photoshop magic there. Can y'all weigh in and let me know what's going on? Curt said that this is a picture he took of himself at the gym and that he is feeling pretty good about his bye-bye belly fat challenge that we're on right now.
Bye-bye belly fat. For those who are listening over the FM, it's a picture of ripped muscles, big biceps, and a face.
For radio. Curt might as well have cut his head off and put it on the Hulk and been like, yeah, this is totally me.
And my what is that? MAPC hat?
Yeah. Make America PC again. That's Kurt's hat he has on. So check it out. We're gonna have Jennifer Fuller in studio with her husband. Did you see the post where she was like, hey, Mr. Jennifer Fuller, his name's Scott though. He's in the Army. He's active service.
Yeah. Wasn't he? We met him there. I was like, man, where did we meet him? That's where we met him. She's like, man, nobody knows who my husband is. He's always behind the scenes, and I just want people to introduce. He might say one or two words, but that's about it. I was like, bring him on.
Hey, check it out. So Callie said, heck yeah, Curt ripped.
Ooh.
Kurt's just got a little red, got a little blush, and he just got a little excited. That's nice, huh? Have you ever heard that before? Someone's like, dang, Kurt's ripped.
That's the first time. And I'm really excited about that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Callie.
Best compliment I've ever got.
You want to keep those coming? I think that Kurt's head is going to burst those headphones as it gets a little bit bigger. And we're also going to have a guest during the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to be talking about some, I think, music. What's going on? What's it called, Curt?
We have PMT Productions. They're putting on an event. I believe it's this weekend, and it's gonna be fantastic. It's called Midtown Live. Oh, are you auditioning?
I think a little bit. If I'm not a fit, I think you'd be a perfect fit. I could see you. You got a top hat and like a cane and some tap shoes that are like pleather. And you're just like like twirling it around.
I feel like you would be great at tap dancing.
Maybe, probably. That's fair. I feel like I would be better vocally than I would be dancing. I'm not a dancer. I never have been. How about you? You don't look like you would be much of a dancer. Oh, here we go. Okay, the headphones are coming off. Curt has the moves. I guess Curt has the Is that your tap dance? What is that? Like you have to do like this, like real fast, and then okay. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm falling.
Yeah, so good morning to everybody. We're gonna have Midtown Live in studio at 10 o'clock talking about what they have going on. It's a performance that could maybe use an extra steps on the notch on the scale. I don't know. I think Curt being in it would make it better. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm gonna see if Curt can weasel his way into this performance. Maybe not this season, maybe not this year, maybe next year. But I feel like it's a good option for you, Curt.
Yeah, let's do it.
Also, yesterday, I have to call Curt out because last night he said something to me where he said, you know what, I'm going to have an energy banana in the morning. But then he didn't bring a banana. Where's your banana, Curt?
Oh, man. I said that last night at church, didn't I? Totally forgot. But
it's all good.
I have my C4. I got the water. And we're going to be taking down some food. So I needed the energy.
Yeah. That is true. We need energy. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to keep it going on our Facebook page. We're streaming live on YouTube. If you have a YouTube page, make sure that you are subscribed to KHEA Radio's YouTube. All you got to do is search KHEA Radio, hit the subscribe button. This is Kickstart on 99.5 FM. What's up, everybody? Russ says are your eyes okay? Hey, I got to give a shout out to Taco Taco. Just search Taco Taco. We have tacos coming from all around the world, like pictures in that group. Are you okay, Kurt? You look concerned.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten a weird text message from somebody random and you don't know who it was or why?
Let me see. Let's see how random this is. My phone is special. Your VM just popped up this morning. I'm guessing that's a voicemail.
I'm guessing. I don't know who it is.
I'll figure this out. What should we say to this person?
Say, new phone, who dis?
I'll be like, oh, it's okay. How are you? Kurt, this could be the one.
I mean, it's still within the 24-hour mark here.
That could be the one. What's up, Ashley?
I don't even remember calling that number.
Ashley, you've been hunting? How's it going over there in Louisiana? Hey, you know what? I feel bad, and we haven't had the opportunity to tell you this, but we have not.
No, don't say anything. Gardy, don't.
We ate all the cookies.
No!
We didn't give Josh any cookies.
Gardy!
But we didn't get the opportunity to see Josh.
Man, we just lost.
Man.
We just lost Ashley as a viewer.
But we gained points as being honest. We gained points in honesty.
You know, sometimes it's better to not say anything at all.
I couldn't live the lie. I could not live the lie anymore. We were supposed to share the cookies, but they were taco cookies, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. We just ate them. Hey, today we're going to a couple restaurants if anybody wants to meet us. I think like at 12:30. Gilhooley's. We're going to Gilhooley's and we're going to Bayshore Grill today. So we're going to be shooting 2 giveaway videos. If you want to sneak your way into the giveaway video, come out, hang out. I think we're going to Gilhooley's first, and then that's oysters. So we're going to be having some oysters, and then we're going to go to Bayshore Grill, have everything on the menu at least once.
Oh, I know who this is. It's Stephanie from Furniture
Gretzinger?
Zone. No, from Furniture Zone.
Stephanie Gretzinger?
It might
from
have been.
Stephanie
I didn't have her
Gretzinger
number in
works
my
at Furniture
phone.
Zone?
Saved in my. It took me a while, but now I know.
Oh, we're going to eat the oysters. We have to just make sure that, speaking of Ascension and Robin and Maria just pops on. Good morning. So this Friday, we're having an event that you are invited to. So check it out. It's this Friday. It's going to be at 7:00. It's called Ascension. It's going to be worship music. It's going to be a good time. If you were at the first event, I'm almost certain that you will be at the second one because it was such a fun time.
It's a cereal bar, right? Isn't that what?
When I think of a cereal bar, I think of like an actual
bar,
like a cereal
right?
bar.
Right.
I may have my own personal food truck there, so y'all can have cereal. And then I'm gonna have like Smoking D's there. I'm gonna be like, nah, guys, this is me. I bought the truck out, $500 just for myself, and then everybody else is gonna be eating cereal, like mad at me.
As long as there's Captain Crunch, I'm not gonna be disappointed.
Oh yeah, no, Captain Crunch. What's your favorite cereal? Was that your favorite cereal growing up?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably my favorite. Fruity, not what's the one with the mushroom or not the the marshmallows? The marshmallows. Lucky Charms.
The mushrooms.
Can I have Lucky Charms Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah.
Because take out like where it's just the marshmallows mixed in with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I guess so.
That would be delicious.
Those are good, but they're both very. They're. I struggle to say.
Are you a Raisin Brands kind of person?
I do like Raisin Bran, but no.
I feel like that's like a healthy cereal.
My go-to cereal as a kid was Cookie Crisp because it was straight up cookies, and then you would get chocolatey milk at the end. And I like the commercials because it was the guy stealing the cookies. So Maria says Special K vanilla almond. That's definitely an adult cereal, Maria. That's when when you crossed over.
What does she drink?
It's Special K vanilla almond. I'm pretty sure I've had that before, and it's good.
Like K as like it wasn't that like
it's a Kellogg.
Yeah, it's like a diet thing, isn't it? Like
not necessarily a diet,
it's a healthy thing, right?
Yeah, they brand it as like a healthier thing. Maria said she knows it is an adult. That's how you know you're not a kid anymore, Maria. You are an adult. You stepped over from Lucky Charms to Special K. I like honey cereal. Like Honey Nut Cheerios are good. I also like anything that has honey flavor. And then what I would do, I was still living at home and my mom would get mad at me. I'd have honey, let's say it was Honey Nut Cheerios or like Honey Nut Clusters or something. I would get a jar or like the bear of squeeze honey and I would pour it all over the top of my cereal to add more honey. And then I would put milk in it and I would mix it up and it was all gooey. And my mom would get mad. She was like, if you're going to do that, then I'm just going to buy you like plain unflavored cereal. And then you have to put stuff in it. I don't even understand why that was like an issue, but it was.
Somebody is asking,
hey, what's
when
up,
are we
Courtney?
announcing the winners of the eyelashes?
Hey, shout out to Escape Kima for keeping my drink cold. And they also have some stuff that they were doing with veterans. Did you see that for Veterans Day? So hopefully.
Oh, yeah, they're doing that today.
Yeah, thank you to all our veterans who have served. And I didn't have the, I didn't serve in the military, but it's very honorable. Curt, did you serve?
Didn't.
No, me either.
But
sometimes I feel
my
like
grandpa
man,
did.
Yeah,
and Pastor Hallam did too.
Pastor Hallam did. Some uncles and other people that did. But anyways, thank you everybody who has served or has somebody in their family that served. That's really awesome. It's a very honorable thing to do. We wouldn't be able to do what we do today, and the world would be very different if we didn't have the people who risked their life and have given their lives for us today.
Amen. I did tell that person closer to 10 o'clock. So if you're watching to see if you are the winner of the petrified eyelashes, closer to 10 o'clock.
Hey, I'm going to win some eyelashes today. I'm pulling my name. I don't care what happens. See these little things? They aren't that small, but they could be bigger, right?
What is below your eyeball?
Do I have like some in my eye?
You have like water like right here.
I'm crying, Curt, because you just were making fun of me right now from something below my eyeball and an instant tear came out. So yeah, we're going to be giving away a full volume set to Petrified Eyes Lashes. They are located in Kima, Texas, off Bradford. If you know where Art of Coffee is, if you know where Escape Kima is, if you know where Cool Cow Creamery is, then you definitely know where Petrified Eyes Lashes is. Moxie District 31 is there as well. Eye Massage Pro is there. So we're going to be giving away a massage therapy session. We're going to be giving away a gift card to Moxie District 31. That's a boutique that is there. And we're also giving away a full set of volume eye lashes. So I am excited to make that giveaway happen. Thank you to everybody who has entered. If you haven't entered yet, you still have the opportunity to do that. It's still pinned on our page, isn't it? Or
no, we switched out.
Curt, you rascal.
Sorry, but you can scroll down the page and find that giveaway video if you want lashes.
And I do. Yeah, Fruity Pebbles. Okay, going back to cereal. Fruity Pebbles is good.
What was the one? It was
I like Cocoa
Tricks
Puffs.
Are for Kids.
Tricks Are for Kids. Don't say it. Okay, say it. I know what you want to say.
I was gonna say
it's like the meme, and you're like trying to make it original. It's like Curt. Everybody's seen that on the internet.
Dang. Where didn't they have
the kids
it?
Can't see it anymore.
Didn't they have like shapes and stuff? I remember eating Tricks with shapes. Like they had one where
Tricks
it was
Are
like
for Kids.
There was a flower almost thing where there was different colors on the outside and then on the inside. Maybe we just can't see it.
Ruth, you entered for the lashes, right? Captain Crunch. Hey, I feel
Captain Crunch, some
Captain
peanut
Crunch.
butter Captain Crunch.
Okay, yeah, I like peanut butter too.
That was my thing.
I also like Cocoa Puffs just because of the name. I still talk about that with my son. I'm like, Kellen, you're Cocoa Puffs, and he's like, I don't know. That's kind of like something I say.
How have we not talked about Cookie Crisp?
I did already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said that was my favorite cereal as a kid. You were like zoned out, staring at your phone, like, who texted me? And it was Stephanie from Furniture Zone. They were like, who is this? Yeah, Cookie Crisp was my favorite as a kid. I would always get Cookie Crisp like whenever I was allowed to pick a cereal because it was cookies.
Cookie
What's up, Crystal? Crystal entered. I think you have a good opportunity to win. Cookie Crisp is good. Roger Nally, what's up, man?
What was another one growing up that was really, really good? Apple Jacks.
Roger, did you turn in your application to live with Curt yet? Kurt's shaking his
sore
head.
Subject. I called him last night. I said, Roger, guess what? This time next week, we're going to be like living together. And he was like,
I haven't turned it in.
No.
Are y'all not going to be roommates now?
Yeah, no, we're still gonna be roommates.
Oh,
I think. I hope.
Roger, you got to let Curt down. He's gone through heartbreak after
Frosted Flakes with the tiger. Those commercials are great.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. He would like cartoon into real life.
Right. Would you ever buy any of like the off-brand cereal?
Along the down on the bottom.
Yeah, it comes in a bag.
I remember,
it comes in the big
I remember
bags in the
there
box.
was a commercial for groceries. They're like, "Why shop along the top when you can shop like this?" And they're walking like this, grabbing the cereal from the bottom.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes I don't know if it was just in my head, but I swear sometimes the off-brand would just be a little bit better, or maybe it's the fact that like I know I'm saving money. I'm like, oh, I can spend like $2.78, or I can spend like $1.99. Yeah, that adds up. Maybe I'm like, oh, this definitely tastes better. I don't know. I like saving money. I'm all about it.
I also feel like you get more.
Yeah, it's a bigger bag.
It's a bigger bag.
And you can see if it's full or not, because like inside of the box, it's like, and then when it's this way, it's a bag like this big, and it starts like right there. But like in the big bag, it's like fat, off-brand. You know, you have like Fruity Loops.
I'm starting to get really hungry. I hope this food comes.
Come on, Jennifer, show up.
Jennifer, bring the food. I'm itching. Or maybe it's just the C4.
It might be the C4. Curt, chug that.
Chug it?
No, okay, don't chug it. I'm not trying to hurt you.
That would be the worst. Frosted Flakes with vanilla ice cream.
Dang, that sounds good. My mom would not have allowed that in the house. I'm like, for breakfast, I'm like, Mom, it's cool. It's just Frosted Flakes and ice cream. Hey, that's something that Cool Cow Creamery would probably do. They have what is it called? Like Bedrock ice
and it has Fruity Pebbles on the top, right?
Bedrock ice cream, and they have the ice cream with Fruity Pebbles in it. What's up? Hey, what's everybody up to today? Are y'all going to be prepared for like the very cold freeze that's coming in? I think it's tomorrow. I'm going to have to get out there today and wrap my pipes. I had something that busted last year, and I wrapped it. I have a sprinkler system in my house, right? And I wrapped it.
How did you wrap it? Just like
insulation
saran wrap?
No, they sell this. They sell foil. I want to keep it cold. I want to keep it cold. This pipe bust. I want to keep it cold. No. They sell this stuff that you wrap like insulation. It's like in a circle that's like made to wrap pipes, right? So I wrapped all the stinking pipes in my house, taped them up, like even like put a shirt over like this stuff, and then wrapped it even more. And it's still busted. And then whenever it was time to turn it back on, had to pay like I don't know how much money to have somebody to come out because they had to replace like the whole thing. It was messed up. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just have like catch me out there like all night, like just like rubbing the pipes, like no, don't freeze.
Starting a fire below it.
I had to pay like $200 to get this whole thing.
You can burn your grass that you spent all summer trying to get perfect.
I know, and that you know what? That's part of what I blame my grass dying last year was because my sprinkler system had busted, so I wasn't able to do it. And then whenever like it started getting hot again, I was like, okay, what do I do?
Dang.
And then the grass ended up dying, getting those stinking chinch bugs. I worked so hard to get rid of, and now it's just a cycle.
Hey, Vicky said something, and I gotta ask. She said, "I love Cocoa Pebbles, Golden Grams." Was Golden Grams the little bear?
Yeah, the bear.
I was gonna say I love the bears.
He had like a blue shirt on.
Ooh.
Hey, so Cookie Crisp, they had to change. I don't know if they had to change their mascot, or this was like trying to be like politically correct. It was like, hey, we can't have like our kids' cookies or our kids' cereal be represented by like thieves, and that was like the whole thing. They were like burglars. And then they was like Cookie Crisp, and then it was like, oh, they got caught every time. So now
they wanted the cookies.
Yeah. So now Cookie Crisp is I think it may just be a wolf. Let me see. Cookie Crisp. Yeah.
It's just a wolf.
It's just a wolf now because
if you go back, you can see the commercials on that back screen.
I'm gonna burglar.
Oh
What's
yeah,
that? This must have even been before my time. Look, here's the guys. So it's the two burglars, and then there's a dog, and the dog would just get so excited and be like, "I can't help myself." Cookie Crisp.
Jennifer, we need Cookie Crisp. Please bring us some.
Well, actually, so the reason we started talking about cereal is because on Friday there is an event at Abundant Life Christian Center, which is one of our partners here at KHEA Radio. We're doing a worship night, and it's going to be a cereal bar, not like an individual granola bar or cereal bar, but So we have music. That's going to start at 7:00. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then I think afterwards, there's just going to be a whole, like every cereal imaginable, hopefully even the off brands for people like me. The struggle was real.
Wait. Will Josh send me? Look, I've been practicing.
You think people would get mad if they showed up and it was like, oh yeah, we don't have Apple Jacks, but we have like Apple Crispy Cracks or something like that. People are like, okay, I was promised cereal. I didn't know it was going to be the off brand, or it was like, instead of like Frosted Flakes, it's like Frosty Flakies. You know
why Jennifer hasn't showed up? It's because we're talking about
cereal.
She doesn't like cereal. How do you not like cereal?
There she is. And her husband. Hey, bring him in.
All right.
Are you going to talk to him?
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to him.
So yeah, that's what we're talking about, cereal. Did anybody else eat the off-brand cereal as kids? Anybody else? Or was it just me whenever I was like trying to save money after I started buying my own stuff? Dang, Crystal said Jennifer does not like cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So my son, he just turned 6 on Friday. So his favorite are Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and he likes Lucky Charms. And those are like his go-to. I always try and get him to venture out, and he's like, nope. But you know what? It's marketing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms, like their box, stinking marshmallows. Like, come on. They're like the one, or not the one. A lot of people haven't changed like their branding, but as far as cereal goes, if you say Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know who like the little mascot is. If you say Lucky Charms, you know who the little mascot cartoon and is. But it's been working for years and years and years. Yep. If you take a lot of times that cereal, if you empty like the big, like all the off-brand cereal and you put it into a container and then you just pour it in your milk, nobody would know the difference unless you have like a purist. There's probably people out there who are like, nope. Maybe like a true foodie would be able to. Someone like me, nah. I would not be able to know. Callie says the wrestlers in the commercials for Honeycomb, big. It's not small. Keep pipes flowing with stream of warm water. That's a good idea. Yeah, don't let your pipes freeze. I guess tonight it's going to be like in the 30s, and I think so Tuesday and I believe Wednesday, it's supposed to get down to the 30s. That's no fun if your pipes freeze. Keep that drip. So what's everybody up to today? Hopefully y'all are staying warm. Here in Texas, here in Lamarck and Galveston County, we're not necessarily used to this. But it's kind of nice. It's a nice change because then we get to dress warm. Everybody gets to bust out their jacket that they get to wear like 3 or 4 times a year. And it's been a while. So Solion says Cheerios, Honey Bunches of Oats. I like Honey Bunches of Oats. And a cereal called S'mores. See, Ruth, that's what's up. Work, school, and Zumba. Where do you go to Zumba at? Zumba's like the dance one. I remember one time I had a friend and they were going to Zumba and I was like, I had never heard of it before. And I was like, that's cool. Like they were like, oh yeah, it's like working out, fitness and all this stuff. I'm like, cool, I would like to go. And they're like, yeah, you can't go. And I'm like, why? And that's before I really knew. But I think Zumba, maybe some classes are like ladies only. It depends on where you go. But yeah. That's cool. Yeah, find something that you like and stick to it. You know, taking care of yourself and making sure you stay active is important. I always think of it like this, you know. I'll see like people who are, you know, like in their 80s and even their 90s, and some of them can walk around and they just stayed active their entire life. And then some people are just like, hey, what I'm saying is when I get old, I want to make sure I can still move around and get myself to where I need to go. What's up?
Hey.
How's it going?
Do not open that box in front of Gardy. He cannot know what's in that box.
Curt keeps secrets from me all the time. Curt's the boy that cried wolf, by the way. Here, I'm going to move this out the way.
Okay, cool.
Don't look in that box, Gardy. Don't look in that box.
Curt. Okay.
Don't look in that box.
I won't look in the box. Oh, that's awesome. I love
Yeah,
pecans.
I know.
It's beautiful.
There's a bunch of stuff over there hidden.
What's that?
So,
What's over there?
How are y'all doing today?
good.
That's good.
Barely made it on time.
No, y'all perfect. We barely
Good.
make it on time too. So for our part, we started around 8:34 today. We try and do 8:30, but we always say 8:30ish. There's a bunch of stuff always going on, but
Pull up my show.
so right now, and somebody said you don't like cereal. Is that true?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen her eat cereal.
Really?
Ever.
Is it a milk thing, or do you like milk?
Well, I don't do milk either, but that wouldn't be it. I just don't. I mean, it's like a
You could eat something else that's better.
yeah. Like why have cereal when you can have like a breakfast taco or?
That's true.
But I normally don't wake up hungry either.
What about when you were like a kid?
When I was a kid, I
Cereal.
liked Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
And that was about it. But I don't. My kids don't even eat cereal. Isn't that
Yeah.
weird. Like I bought some a couple times and they were like, "What is this?
Yeah.
This is delicious."
We want the breakfast, Mom. Where's the bacon and eggs? We want the pancakes,
Yeah.
breakfast taco, full spread.
Yeah, I mean they
I
would
feel you.
probably like cereal, but it's just I just don't buy it.
What about waffles? Like-
They do I buy the
Eggo waffles.
home style thick
Yeah.
ones,
Yeah.
Otherwise they'd eat like 4 of the regular size.
Mhm.
Get them the thick ones.
Oh,
All right, I turn my phone down, huh?
dang, Vicky. There, I'm going to position this mic for you. She said, Gardy's mic is blocking Jennifer's face. They want to see your beautiful face.
Oh,
Is that better? I got it. So, what's everybody up to? Let me see. We got some comments coming in.
So this is the
yes.
Yeah, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Okay, no, that's not it. Oh yeah, it is.
So we have a bunch of good stuff in here, a bunch of goodies, huh?
Yes.
We're going to shoot that video with for Gil Hoolies, and which Curt was calling Gil Julio still. Like I looked at my phone to see like what was going on today in my calendar.
Yeah.
And it says Gil Julio's, and I was like,
I'm gonna start that restaurant.
right
the
next
competitor,
door.
huh?
Yeah.
Can you move your mic just a little? Because
Who?
it is covering up. Somebody said you're covering up Jennifer's
I think that was like
face.
3 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
This was my new position,
awesome.
but I can
like
move it again.
I like it. Now we can see. We're currently working on trying to get new cameras. We're still looking for partners here at KHEA Radio. If you want to help KHEA Radio get cameras, you can donate by visiting khearadio.com.
Hey, we had went. I guess not this past
Scoot this
Saturday.
way.
Am I coming this way?
So they can see your beautiful face.
We had went to an MMA
Oh,
fight.
light, it's blinding.
We had went to an MMA fight, and there was a gentleman there who's from Texas City. He's a police officer, but he owns like a media thing too. So it was his camera setup, and it was really cool. It was just cool to see. But
Yeah.
that's what we're hoping to get to
What?
and towards. Like,
Cameras in here
yeah, we want to
instead
get
of just
cameras.
that thing.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
then you
yeah.
can really freak
Really
out.
scare away.
Then we'd have a camera like right here, positioned over
Yeah.
here, one over here, one
With
over
tally
there.
lights, so you knew when it was on and turn red.
He's like, "Dude, the light
No.
blinds you." Yeah.
They'll
that'd
just
be
need
funny.
another mic.
Hey,
Yeah, we
somebody
do.
asked, did you arrive on a Blackhawk today? Did you come in, like parachute in?
No, unfortunately, I couldn't
Oh.
swing that this morning.
He flies Apaches though.
Yeah. You'd have to sit on the outside.
Not
Come on,
Blackhawks.
David. That's funny.
I never knew
Tucker.
the difference till I married him. So
No.
I didn't.
She thought I was a mechanic, so
You know, sometimes on Talk of League City, I'll see like there's what is that unidentified helicopter going around, and I always assume it's you. Just because.
I'll take the flight time. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody, like, I'll get people that are like, I saw an Apache. Was that your husband? I'm like, nope, he's in Louisiana. But I mean, they all fly out of
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
All the guys.
We got 18 seconds, and then we can go on the
Okay.
FM here as well. Get it going. Thanksgiving is coming up quick. My wife had said something. She was like, "It's next week." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Okay.
Can't believe it.
This is
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have some guests in studio. We're going to be talking to Jennifer Lopez Fuller and her husband, Scott. Scott Fuller. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing?
Great. We're doing good.
Thank y'all for being here today. And more importantly, thank you for bringing, y'all brought us some goodies. What do we have here today?
Okay, so I brought some food from 3 of the group's favorite caterers. We have some tamales from Milena. And she also made a pecan praline cheesecake.
What?
These are things she's
Can I show
selling
them?
for Christmas. Absolutely.
It's
Please
a
do.
breakfast cheesecake, so
That's
way you can eat
the
it.
best kind.
Got to find a way to. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
I don't
The
want
light's
it to
not
fall
doing
off.
it justice.
There it is.
There it
Is
is.
it?
Oh,
This dude's ridiculous.
I thought you didn't like food. You said last night. You said last night you didn't like food.
I know to tell a white lie every once in a while.
So, Jennifer, you run a group called Bay Area Houston Food Lovers.
Yes.
How many members? I saw, I guess it hit like another milestone here recently, right?
A little over 11,000 now. We just hit 11,000 a couple days ago.
That's cool.
So,
How long have you
yeah.
been doing the group again?
3.5 years.
Did you ever think it would grow into being like this big?
Yes.
This quickly, though. 11,000 is a lot of
No.
people to manage.
Well, I came from the other groups in the Woodlands, and they already had like 20,000 and 11,000 people already. So I knew it was just a matter of time. But I actually didn't expect it to go from like 800 to 11,000 in less than 2 years.
Yeah.
It just really blew up. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. People love food. I love food. Kurt it depends on when you catch him. So, Kurt,
If it's before or after 40 corn dogs.
Maybe that's what it was last night. I was still thinking about the 40 corn dogs.
Yeah.
And I had to, get over the 40 corn dogs before I was like, more food today.
Sonic has good corn dogs.
Sonic
I'm
has
sorry.
great. 40
Yeah.
corn dogs. I ate every single one of them.
Ugh.
If anybody ever asks.
Did you hear him? He ate
Yeah.
40 corn dogs.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that video we watched yesterday.
Yeah,
with the
I know.
lady.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone is omelets. What did you say?
No, there's a lady that we came across on YouTube that does food competitions.
Oh, okay.
I think I
Okay.
mentioned her last time.
Yeah.
She doesn't even chew it. She just
Just swallows it.
she swallows it like a mouthful of pills.
That's like the most
mean-
aggressive thing you've ever seen.
It's
way
pretty
she
crazy.
eats.
So
Did we find
So
out
I'm
her
thinking-
name? Did you find out
yes,
her name?
it's like Molly something.
Oh, it is. That's the girl that I interviewed. Molly.
it?
Well,
Yeah.
she's super small.
Super
Yeah.
small. I've interviewed her
Uh-huh.
and I did a challenge alongside of her.
Did you
So
really?
you
Yeah.
saw it.
Back in 2000, it would have been 2012, something like
I'm
that.
pretty sure that's her
2012.
name. Yeah. Yeah.
Molly,
she's-
the eating machine, is what I
she's the
told
one
her.
that she's the one that taught you like how you could take on 40 hot dogs.
She did.
Corn
Yeah.
dogs.
Tell them the secret.
What's the secret? Because
You just eat.
I know.
You
I,
just don't stop. You
I
can't
can tell
hit
you
that
the secret.
20-minute mark.
I've heard Kurt tell this story so
You
many
cannot-
times.
You cannot
What you do
tell.
The secrets.
is you eat.
We signed a waiver that said that you will not say anything about me may or may not eating all 40 corn dogs.
We're not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I was about to turn your mic off. I was like, you got like 2 seconds to go somewhere with it. No. So you eat a bunch of watermelon the night before. How much watermelon do you eat? It expands your stomach
9 pounds of watermelon the night before.
before an eating competition.
Randy, I think was his name, was the guy who said, like, that's what you do. You eat
Mhm.
watermelon the night before to expand your stomach, and then you can put food in it.
But what if
Yeah.
your stomach's already expanded?
You can stretch it even more. I don't know because it's all water. It's all water, and then the watermelon, and so then it'll easily come out. And then the next day, your stomach's already kind of stretched, so it can hold more.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you definitely have to train for stuff like that. We had went to Red Oak Cafe because they did. Is it the Electric? Joey the Electric?
Eric the Electric. Mhm.
Yeah, I saw.
pancake challenge.
Yeah, and so he had the pancakes named after him, and Kurt was like, "Oh, I could do
I
that."
could easily do 14 pancakes, especially if they bring them out hot. Man, all day. all day.
Have you tried it?
I'm gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to set this up where I take down that challenge.
There's just no way.
Yeah, there's no way he wouldn't do it. Hey, we have some comments coming in. Someone said he's still searching for Mrs. Court corn dog. Kurt, yes, he is single and he is looking for his corn dog out there. And
And I noticed his beard is nicely groomed this time.
today,
Mhm.
Oh, and my hair's done. I got the tie on.
Mhm.
Pastor
Very
Hallen
fancy.
told me yesterday, he said, you know what? You're going to meet Mrs. Wright in 24 hours. And I said, prove it. Let's go.
So what's the 24-hour mark?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So
we're going to be in here. It's going to be us pretty much 10 o'clock.
dang.
Mrs. Wright is
I was about
probably
to
in
say,
the
cheesecake.
Hey, I'm excited for tamales. Kurt had I think we shared our Kurt's history with tamales, right?
Right, he ate the wrapper.
Yeah.
The husk. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, our kids did that.
You don't know, right?
He's from Nebraska.
Wait, you have
Oh,
tamales
okay.
here?
Yes. Kurt, share what happened.
I'm done.
If somebody wasn't listening last time, share your experience with tamales.
Okay, so you didn't tell me that when you eat a tamale, you have to take the husk off before you bite into it. I thought it was just, like a hot dog. You bite into it.
Corn dog.
Nope.
Pick it up and
Whose fault is it? It's your fault, Gardy. You did not tell me.
maybe so. I don't know, but either way, I feel like you should know. So we have some tamales in here today. I'm excited. I love
And
tamales.
we've got some empanadas.
Empanadas.
And we've got some gumbo.
What's in the empanadas?
One has chicken and one has. We've got 2 dozen. One dozen has chicken. One dozen has beef.
Awesome.
Wait,
And then what's
a dozen for you, a dozen for me? None for you guys.
What's the last?
Gumbo.
Some gumbo.
Some gumbo.
Cool.
Mumbo jumbo is the name of it. I think it's called mumbo.
That's the
Where's
people.
my cheat sheet?
Yeah.
So it's got chicken, sausage, shrimp.
That's cool. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of gumbo. I had some the other day. Somebody that we go to church with made a big pot of gumbo, and it was delicious.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Well, where's this from?" Because I thought it was from a restaurant, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It's nice to see like all the different, like whenever you try something like that, just the different. I don't know, because everybody has their own
Variations.
recipe. Yeah, and it just comes from different places and
I
families
like the
passed
dark
down.
smoky gumbo. That's
Me too.
Kind of like.
Yeah. Where did we have gumbo the other day? And it had like a that I guess it's called roux. Is that what it's
Mhm.
called? It was almost like a gravy. It was so dark. I can't
Was it
remember.
at Mama Francis's?
Maybe.
I think so. I had gumbo Friday night. There's a restaurant on, I want to say it's called Abe's or something like that.
Yeah, Abe's Cajun
Yeah.
Market or something.
They have like, if it's your first time there, they have a sampler that they come out with all their soups.
Mm,
It was really good. I had a good time at Abe's. It was great.
yeah. Good food. I like that.
Hey, Solion says there's something that should be common sense, but Kurt lacks that. You didn't tell me when you're supposed to eat a tamale. You didn't tell me you're supposed to take the thing out. She said dead. What is your response?
You still have to tell me. I don't know these things. It's not common sense for a Nebraska. Come on.
Oh man.
Well, it's like the consistency of like almost thin cardboard or something.
Yeah.
No, it was awful.
It's literal
I have
paper.
not had a good experience. I'm kind of dreading right now trying it again.
It'll be really good.
Okay.
I agree.
Are we going to eat this or we have to wait till we go off air?
Well, you know what? Here, let's take a quick break. But if somebody was going to try and find Bay Area Houston food lovers, what's the best way to find that on social media?
Search Bay Area Houston food lovers. There's a page and there's also a group. So
Okay.
the page will take you to the group, and
You know, I was really confused whenever I first realized that. Like,
Uh-huh.
because we just got into groups like earlier this year. I didn't even realize it was a thing. And I was like, why? But there's 2 of them.
I just created the page because it helps me to share things publicly
Yeah.
because the group is closed. You can't share
Right.
things.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're talking to Jennifer and her husband, Scott. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's 9:17. We're going to eat some food. So y'all come watch us eat some food. We'll let you know what it tastes like. And you can order your own. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
Really fast before we get moving along here, I did create a comment here. I said, tag your favorite restaurant in the Bay Area. If you tag your favorite restaurant, I'll like it.
What? Oh,
I'll like it.
what's my favorite restaurant? Kurt, what is your favorite restaurant?
Texas Pit Stop Barbecue.
There you go.
Texas, where's that?
It's in Lamarck and Galveston.
They have the Casper.
That's the why you like it.
Oh
right?
yeah, no. The only reason.
Yeah.
named the sandwich.
His middle name or last name is Casper.
Yeah, my last name's
okay.
Casper.
So he likes
Okay.
it's like a pulled pork with macaroni and cheese on it
Oh yeah.
sandwich.
Pulled-
Is that the one that's off the seawall?
No,
Yeah,
it's
there
the
is
have
one on
one
the
on
seawall. Yeah.
Okay.
But
It
this
used to be
one's-
McAllister's. Like,
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They both locations. You can get the Casper
Macaroni and cheese. huh?
macaroni and cheese.
Where else have you tried barbecue around here?
You know, I don't know if I've had barbecue anywhere else.
Uh-huh.
Have you've eaten some of my
Unless you mute the mic, and then I can tell you where else. I can't tell you where else.
Ah, okay.
We've been to Cats.
Cats. We've
Cats
been
is
to
great.
T-Bone Tom's.
T-Bone Thompson had barbecue. We have been to T-Bone Tom's.
They had barbecue.
I didn't
Right?
try it.
What's that place that was in the
You gotta try every place.
Oh, Delta Blues.
Delta
Delta.
Blue is good.
You should
I
try
can't afford it.
I had
We
I had
we
the
work
chicken
for
fried
free
steak
here at the
last
radio.
time- Last time
Yeah.
I went, because everybody was like, "Oh, it's the best," and it is really, really
the
good.
brisket's good. I like
Mhm.
it.
Oh yeah,
Rudy's. I have had Rudy's.
Rudy's has good.
That was my
barbecue.
first barbecue place in Texas. Was Rudy's.
Mhm.
I went there like a month in.
Yeah. They don't have barbecue in Nebraska.
Not like this.
No, we do steaks.
Mhm.
We're a steak thing, which I was really sad. Somebody posted in the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers group a picture of a steak in Nebraska one time,
I saw that and I tagged you, I think.
and I got sad. I was like, "That is not.
It happens. I mean,
That's not steak."
What was it?
it was
It was like a slice of meat. I don't even know what that was. I'm
It's like
like,
deli meat.
yeah, I was like, that's not no. You didn't go to the right place.
yeah, somebody said Nebraska doesn't know how to do steaks or something. Who was that?
I was
You're watching
mad.
comment.
Nebraska
I
doesn't know how
was
to do
so
steak.
mad. I was like, you're crazy.
Who has the best steak? If you're watching, where'd you get the best steak you've ever had? I think mine. The first time I went, I was pretty young. Maybe it was like 20. I went to Vic and Anthony's for the first time. Weaseled my way into that place.
Mhm.
Definitely can't afford it. And I ordered, I don't know what I got, like a fillet or something. And that was the first time I had lobster bisque. And I love bisque,
Yeah, me too.
but it was like
Yes.
head explosion. So good.
Yeah.
I like I had a fillet,
That I made.
filet murray
Mm-hmm.
with the lump crab meat on top. And normally when I go get a steak out, his is always better. But this one was so good. Like every bite had flavor like all through it.
Yeah,
It was really
Murray,
good.
the place in Dickinson, right?
Yeah.
I tried to go there
I really
yesterday,
like that steak.
but I had a lot of people. It was like 7 of us, and like we came
Yeah.
in, it was just like it was packed and hopping. So I was like, okay, we'll just come back another time because there was a bit of a wait. And my
yeah.
daughter she's 1, and so they had like the big the cool tables that are tall. I was like, well, it wouldn't work for us. So
right.
where do we? Oh, we just went to Los Ramirez.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kind of different.
Yeah,
but
what else?
Probably saved like $200. Go in there.
Somebody
Yeah.
said here, Fleming's has my all-time favorite steak.
where's that?
There's one in the Woodlands. I know.
There's a Fleming spot here.
There's not
Did
one
you
down
know
here.
there is a
I'm like number 13.
there's an Omaha steak
Oh yeah, they have a good
in like
steak too.
right there next to like on Baybrook.
Oh yeah.
I want to go there and
You-
just be like, hey, this is home.
You just like hang out like in the couch.
I
or
wonder
something.
if you can buy like Nebraska, gear and stuff like that. Cornhusker gear there. I'd be like, man, that would be
I
home.
don't think so.
Nebraska.
But you can get it on Amazon.
Oh man.
You can probably get it at Goodwill.
I feel like,
Like-
you can't go to Omaha Steaks without wearing like Husker gear. Like I feel like that's an
What makes
insult.
their steak so good?
I don't know. It's well,
Is it the
Nebraska fed beef. You know?
it's the modified corn that they give them or something
Must
like
be
pumped with
corn-fed
GMOs.
beef.
yeah all the
Yeah.
Corn-fed beef. I guess. Don't tell Dr. Choppa.
I'm telling.
Does Dr. Choppa not want you guys to eat meat?
Well,
Meat's okay. It's the
he's he's full of information. It's great information and like more natural the better. Like
Yeah.
organic and stuff that isn't I guess organic stuff. But we did a cleanse and a detox with him. It was 21 days, but we did it for about a month where we didn't do we only did vegetables and water pretty much for 2 weeks. And then the last week we had turkey or chicken 1 time a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else was like pretty much like organic,
Mhm.
where there,
Did it work?
oh, well,
It
I
felt
went,
good, right?
yeah, we felt pretty good. And we didn't do any caffeine. We
Yeah.
didn't do, it was just
Mhm.
water, And so I weighed about 190 at the beginning. And then I think I was like 175, but, and that was, yeah. And then Kurt lost, it was
so
the
what
weirdest
did
thing.
Dr. Choppa say about Kurt eating 40 corn dogs?
He actually did have a comment about
he was
that.
like, I'm gonna look away.
I can imagine.
Okay, I
Fascinating.
can't last any longer without like I know that cheesecake's over there. I know it's over there.
Yeah.
It is.
So everything that I brought today from these caterers, these people that make all this stuff, it can all be ordered. Some it might be too late for Thanksgiving, some not.
Hey, this is funny. David said Peyton Manning seemed to like Omaha. Omaha.
I can't see it.
That's the only
It's
good.
blocked by this. Oh,
The taco's blocking it.
Oh,
It's
What do y'all
perfect. You
think?
just split it in 4, cut it in 4 big pieces.
baby Jesus.
This smells real good.
Oh, baby Jesus.
Does anybody want to try this? Not you, Kurt. Anybody else?
Jeez, look at that cheesecake.
So
Do we need
they
to get like a knife or something?
so listen, this comes in a 9-inch for $30.
How big is that?
This? Looks like maybe a 6-inch. It comes in a full size 9-inch, made by Melina.
Do we have knives and plates? And
We go grab
I
some.
I brought plastic utensils.
That's cool. Kurt's
We
about
can
to,
just eat it
go
like
search for
a
them.
taco.
It might not. You're lucky, it's over there.
Get some. Come on.
Get some, Kurt.
Okay.
I can't eat this early.
Do you have that stuff?
Kurt's really,
Oh, wait,
really
we can
excited.
get
So
the silver.
we have some delicious stuff here in studio. It smells good. Can y'all smell that? If I put it close to the mic, will y'all be able to smell this? Take a deep whiff in.
It looks beautiful.
Smells
Good job. Good job, Melina.
like is that cinnamon or brown sugar? or-
Probably. It's like praline.
Yeah.
What are these?
Let's bring it all out. Why don't you bring it all over here?
Hey, what should we get from Gilhooly's?
Oysters for sure. I
Yeah.
would just get the regular oysters Gahuli.
Okay.
Actually, they have like a trio
Or a
where
taco.
you can try all of them.
Don't watch this.
Jennifer said, "Save me a tamale." She's on her way with ice cream too.
Oh yeah.
There's no. Ooh.
Okay, so you want me to? Should I just try and cut it like this?
Straight-
you guys tear
cut it in
into it however
fours.
you want. This is
Cut it into
Okay.
fours.
Okay.
Like equal
Calm
force.
down. She's like, make mine a little bit bigger.
I just want to taste it.
Okay.
Are y'all watching his cutting skill? Don't touch.
I had to do that. Pecan wouldn't cut.
Oh my gosh.
There's your 10 o'clock email.
The cheesecake.
Yeah.
I was looking
She's 30
around.
minutes early.
Oh, no, I meant the cheesecake. She just coincidentally happened to be walking by. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that our cart?
Cool. Yeah, the gumbo needed to be
Did you want me to
heated
get the
up.
empanadas?
Gumbo.
Um,
So oysters.
yeah, I might as well bring it out. Just put it right here and then I'll pull it out.
Yeah, the cheesecake smells good too. It
Oh,
looks
cool.
good. I am excited about
So we'll
this.
eat dessert first, and then we'll try
that'd be
the
great.
You know, that's what
other stuff.
Cool Cow. That's what they had told us over there. So he said usually he likes to try the dessert anytime he goes anywhere first
Mhm.
because usually you're full. You know, but by the
Yeah.
time it comes around to that,
I would rather have an appetizer than dessert.
Mhm.
That's just me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
I'd rather have queso than a churro.
Well, but to be fair, I'm sure there are some delicious Mexican, but like it's usually like sopapillas or like tres leches cake, and I'm not a fan
Neither.
of like tres leches and
Neither.
churros are good.
I don't like wet cake.
Yeah. The
Dang.
moist cake I like is it Kool-Aid cake or
It's like
something?
the Jello cake.
Jello cake.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
with
man,
the
that's
little
so good.
pudding Jello.
Yeah. So my mother-in-law, she made one time, and I was like,
It's
I want
pretty
this for
good.
my birthday.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
It's
she
a
had
nice
made a birthday
summer
cake.
summer cake.
So good.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that smells good.
Smells really good.
Strong. So
I don't want any either. So
Scott, do you want some?
I'm good. I'm good.
he doesn't like
I
seafood,
don't like seafood.
really?
No. It's
but he eats oysters with his
There's no
guy
seafood in
pilot
here?
friends.
we're in New Orleans, so I got caught up in the moment. I'm like, I'll just try some
I'm
oysters.
like, really?
Well, I'll just cut it too, because I mean, if me and you, she just
I'm-
wanted to try
yeah, I'll
it.
just take a sliver.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot.
oh my goodness!
I love seafood.
I'm gonna read to you the kind of tamales we have: pork.
Awesome. And let me see.
We might have to take some of these home.
Gotta
Is
taste
that
this. It smells
And hide these.
Mm.
Cheese and jalapeno. Just getting y'all a little
Yeah, I'm gonna take this bowl.
good. Good.
and chicken. Wow.
Guys, I wish y'all could be here.
Smells good.
It does.
is.
It
Smells
is-
really good.
But they can get here.
If you can get here, how close are you to us? We will share.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, if anybody wants any gumbo on order,
Mm-hmm.
they can go to shrimpqueengumbo.com. and
That's
get
a
some
great
of that.
website.
Did you put a little
We can put that in there.
Did you put a little Do you let them see the bowl? She gets her seafood from Rose's Seafood. So I had some yesterday. Just big, nice, plump pieces of shrimp, not those little popcorn,
here's some
funky shrimp. And they're not too big to where, I mean, they're bite sized, but they're a good big bite. And she sells it by the gallon and by the quart. Buy 1 gallon, get a quart free. Ends November 15th.
Wow.
I can repeat all that later too.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted to highlight, the people in the group who do these things and make this amazing food, and the members go crazy over it. So
It smells good in here.
doesn't it?
It's a nice
So what
change.
did we eat first?
I had some gumbo.
Okay. I'll eat some.
Kurt had gumbo for the first time too. I think from Benno's because he had never
How
had
was
gumbo.
that? I like that place.
It's good.
I like Benno's.
Yeah, he had crawfish too for the first time there.
So y'all are going to Goholey's today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
So I'm
get-
gonna be eating more food later.
Don't come with us.
Get the oyster. I don't know, trio, or there's either 3 or 4.
Is this shrimp that we can eat like whole, or do we?
Yep.
have to-
It's already peeled. There's no tails on it or anything.
Mm.
Just stick in.
Whenever
And
I eat cake, I like to eat it.
hey, show the
backwards.
bite. Show the bite. Oh yeah.
Mm.
My favorite is the crust.
Y'all open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Wait, where did you get that from? My slice or your slice?
That was good.
Mm.
It's from yours. I'm only eating off of yours. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like my car when I give my boys a piece of bubble gum. It's all quiet and all I hear is just.
Oh, there
Just
was-
moans.
Did you want Tabasco sauce, Gardy?
And she brought rice too.
There's rice.
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
I
Do
want
you
some
need
rice. Yeah.
Some rice.
Kind of.
Here, we can turn it
Crystal
so that-
Koza said husk free shrimp for Kurt.
You try some? He's gonna try. Hey, he's gonna try some seafood gumbo.
Sweet.
Mr. I don't like
realize it
seafood.
was shrimp. I thought it was like real seafood.
No,
Well-
shrimp. You want some Tabasco sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. So Christy, who is the shrimp queen, is a U.S. Air Force veteran from Mississippi.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Jennifer,
I've been,
No, I'm
I've
good
been
on the
friends
rice,
with
thank
her
you.
for
Do you want
almost
rice?
20 years, by the
yeah,
way.
that'd be great.
Buddy.
Oh, you want me to
Just didn't care.
Rice me up.
Some rice in? You
wrote
Breaking Bad?
Neither.
There you
Where's
go.
my-
Rice in. I'm just gonna do this shot of Tabasco real quick.
Oh, yeah. Christy says there's
Kurt,
Tabasco
you got some-
sauce.
Hey, look! Turn around, Kurt.
Ooh.
Some ice cream. We're giving away our. Well, we needed the gift cards. Do you see the video? The Cool Cow video?
I haven't seen it yet. What did I do yesterday? What did I do yesterday?
We
What
dropped
did we do?
it.
I
Oh,
don't remember.
I spent all weekend having eating with his family. Two days. We were drive to the Woodlands in Houston. Busy weekend. So I
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta catch up.
I'll go through. Do you come get some food?
Yeah, we
You want
have,
some food?
You don't tease me all the way driving down here. I had to go on through.
What do you
there's the
want?
cheesecake, and are y'all already ate up all the
Cheesecake?
gumbo?
Y'all ate all the gumbo?
You want
Yeah.
a shot?
Would you
of-
like a
you want
chicken
shot of
tamale?
Tabasco?
Chicken or cheddar
Okay.
and jalapeno?
No, nothing with cheese.
Okay.
I'm allergic.
I don't know if the chicken has
Cheesecake.
cheese. I don't know if the chicken has cheese. Melena, does the chicken have
Are
cheese?
you allergic to cheese?
Yeah. I'm really not supposed to have any dairy.
I don't
Dairy?
think
That's what I
that
was gonna
has
say.
cheese in
it.
Allergic to dairy?
I eat our ice cream because it doesn't bother me because it's heavy cream.
Wait, are
Yeah.
those husks free?
No, there's husks.
I can't believe it's
It looks.
Wow,
You know
these
why he
smell
ate a
so
husk?
good.
He's a corn husker. That's why. Nebraska or wherever he's from.
Yeah.
That's really
Well, I didn't mean to bogart y'all's show.
Oh no.
I just had to bring those gift cards.
Oh, cool. Well,
Kurt's
it's nice
gonna,
to meet you, by the way.
Yeah. Good time to meet you too.
Kurt's gonna be eating the ice cream over there by the freezer. That's like Kurt's style.
Oh, and the lady up front asked for you to save her.
Some ice cream?
Y'all, have you had any yet?
I haven't been there. The one time we were going to go after Galveston, you guys were closed that day. I don't remember what day.
On
Mondays.
Mondays are closed.
It
Yeah.
might have been a Monday.
Well, get
so
some.
Miss
Before
Joanne.
you go,
I will.
I brought Vietnamese iced coffee,
Mhm.
pumpkin cheesecake.
So you opened that.
Like 3 months now? How long have
and
I been
our
open?
Newest flavor, I brought Mexican hot chocolate.
Gosh, that's my new group cover photo.
Oh, was it our
Yeah.
Mexican hot chocolate?
It was Jesus Moya took a picture of it. So it's like the
I'll have to
That's
check
why I
it
check
out.
it.
I haven't been
Mhm.
on there
Mm.
this week,
Yeah.
so we had a busy weekend.
How
with
is
an
it?
event
Very
that
good.
No one showed up at.
Oh no.
Where are we all at?
At the Hawk Winery,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because of the weather, they were
Oh,
they
man.
were
Yeah.
thinking they were gonna have 2,000 people. There was like 40.
Kurt, looks like
Oh,
you
no.
reek of ice cream. What have you been doing? you were
Hey,
gone for
Miss
so long.
Joanne said to save her some, and this lady has not had any. So
Kirk,
you need to
there's
get
some in the
I want you to eat this now.
without
unwrap
a
it.
cuss.
Wait, let's get this on video.
Yes. This
do
is a
it for old
chicken,
time's sake.
a
These are-
chicken tamale
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where are
just
these
eat it with
from?
it on.
from Milena.
How do you take
Where's
it
that?
off?
Her name is Milena,
What kind
and
of
she
these?
does Milena's catering, and she's in the group. If anybody wants to order tamales for Christmas,
Heck yeah.
jump on there.
Chicken?
I'll
What
need to
is
get
it?
her
Chicken?
info. And then I never
This
heard
is
of
jalapeno and cheese, and these are pork, which
Oh, I want to try that.
are the
jalapeno
ultimate
cheese.
favorite
I've never had a
tamales.
jalapeno cheese.
What you want, babe?
So
We're
is
gonna
this
you
order
know what?
only?
I need it.
That's
Is she
good.
like a home caterer too?
And she makes gumbo, the
Oh.
shrimp queen, and it's really good. There's
Kurt,
no
so
more
what's
left.
your honest
I'm
opinion
Cajun,
of?
so
Yeah, she's
This-
from
this is
Mississippi,
your first-
and
My soul.
she's made gumbo. I've known her for almost 20 years.
That's Kurt's actually
As
first
long
time
as
eating
I've
tamale
known
because
her,
last time he
she's
spit it out with the hug.
Yes,
Yeah?
yeah, I will.
You like it?
We'll put
Good,
we'll
good,
put
huh?
the links on the page, guys, for
Yeah,
these
'cause I want
for
some
these.
tamales 'cause I'm not trying to make this.
Oh yeah, no.
Do you make tamales though?
Me? One
Yeah.
time. I used to have a Hispanic
Here's two
boyfriend
pork.
in
Here's
high school.
Yeah.
pork.
And his parents made tamales.
You help?
And his aunt, yes, 1 year I made, and they thought it was funny to give me the hot ones.
That is
And
kind
then-
of funny.
Oh,
Is that like a Hispanic thing?
Yeah, because the gringa came in and they gave me the hot ones. And then I kind of stayed friends with him for a while, so I just go over there on Christmas every year and
Some
get
tamales.
tamales.
Um,
Oh, empanadas too.
These are empanadas. These are a huge
from the
seller in the. This is from. His name is Sean LaRue and his girlfriend Mara.
What's up, Sean?
Why do I not know about these?
You got to be in the group. Got to.
Well, you are
gotta-
in the group, right?
But even if she's in it, like I always tell people, you got to be in it. Like
Well, I
You gotta be in.
you got to
the group.
see what's going on.
Wanna try one, Kurt?
Yeah. I was
And
gonna
then
get one of
she
those.
makes a tomatillo sauce, which is good. And then there's also
Oh,
chicken.
man.
No, there's no cheese in there.
an empanada.
No, this
Oh,
one.
she's in
This
there.
one's beef.
Yeah.
Which are they?
Either. Yeah.
Those are all beef, and these are
Is this my
chicken.
breakfast?
A little bit.
I know.
Man, I
A
scored.
ton of food. Yeah.
A little bit of breakfast.
Man, I scored big time.
Oh, you like the gumbo? Yep. So
Yeah, I thought
there's
it was really good.
the link to the gumbo lady, Christy Brown, is on there.
Well, we're about promoting other
Tomatillo.
small businesses
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So,
Right. Right.
Oh,
You want me
man.
to make some room over here?
oh man. So we have a board at the shop. They can
You
come
want
put their
some more?
information up.
No.
Did you guys?
Okay.
Okay. So if you have a small business, you can actually go to Cool Cow
There you
Creamery and
go.
drop off a poster or something to let them know about your business.
Yeah.
Stick it on the corkboard. Drop it off.
Yep. We are all about that.
So she has $17 for a quart of mumbo gumbo, which is extra large shrimp, crab, meat, sausage, and chicken, which is what y'all tried today.
Oh, thanks.
Ton of stuff.
Wow, dude.
And she's hoping to get into some specialty meat markets and sell it like in their freezer section, you know,
That's cool.
like
The
Stone
gumbo.
Cold
Oh.
or yeah.
I know the owners of PJ's.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, right.
Hey,
that's a
Disney
good
market?
place for her
Yeah.
to go too.
Okay. That'd be a good
Because they have
idea.
a lot of,
Eat that one.
they have like a little
Yeah, I was
grocery
just gonna-
area.
I already
too,
cut
so
that one
would
for
be
you.
good.
Okay, perfect. I'll
I
let her
know,
know. You
but
hear that,
I
Christy?
can go-
AJ's and Dickinson. Go hit them up.
I was just saying in
So
case
then you
anybody.
don't have to turn the.
You want something?
I'm good. I'm good.
I needed a fork. Is there
Not supposed to
another
eat
fork
gluten
somewhere?
either.
There's a whole box of
Oh,
forks.
I got a fork.
I want
Okay.
to hear more about the Apache.
What's that?
The
So are
Apache.
you the one that they were talking about? Was that you posting about your husband
Yeah.
flying around?
Yeah.
On it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been seeing them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I always do it ever
Happy
since. I mean,
Veterans Day, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
How
Thank
about
you
you?
for
So
your
you're in the
service.
army, right?
Yes.
You
yeah.
currently serve.
So right up the street at Ellington, got a Texas Army National Guard unit that's right there. So,
yeah, we're just chatting.
Cool.
so yeah, I've been there 13 years, 14 years, from around there. 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, like, whenever you go in, like, so you get to, I don't know the appropriate way to say this. So is it like pilot helicopters or you fly it?
Yeah,
Or
you just as a pilot.
pilot?
Yeah.
That's cool. And so is that what you were kind of on track to do from the beginning?
You mean
Like
as
once
a
you joined
career?
yeah. Well, like in the like you joined the army and they're like, you would be good to be a pilot. You know, like, is that how that, I don't know how it works.
Yeah. So when I went to college, I went through ROTC And when you go through RTC, you do a lot of leadership stuff that
Mhm.
involves, and the way they grade you on your leadership is it's mostly infantry type stuff.
Yeah.
Go out in the woods, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't like camping. I don't like the woods. I want to fly.
Yeah.
Be up there in the air conditioning. So that's how I ended up doing it.
That's cool.
His dad's also was a pilot in the Navy.
Yeah, so he was
and
in
the Army.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
in the
He
Air
flew
Force.
the jets, though, right?
Yeah, he flew KC-135s, like the refuelers. So I kind of grew up in aviation, and
Yeah. Makes sense.
yeah.
Oh.
Where's the ice cream?
LaFleur, right?
Scott says, "Where's the ice cream?"
Ice cream's in the freezer.
Okay.
He loves ice cream.
Yes, savory right here, sweet.
Sweet.
He loves sweets. I love.
Is this the jalapeno and cheese?
Yes.
I'm gonna try one of those. And then I should stop. If I'm gonna eat a oyster on camera.
There you go. Let me try. Okay, thank you. Hey, Kurt, did you want to try cheese and jalapeno?
Yes.
Yes. This kind of sound like a question.
Hey, after this, we should go back on the FM. We haven't been on
Here you
yet.
go. These are a little messier. I have a bunch of napkins too. Do you have napkins?
I've never had one like this.
Pretty good. They're like,
Mhm.
Mexican
She even
corn
does
dogs.
vegan tamales, by the way. For when I go through my vegan phases, she's made me some vegan tamales with like just vegetables and stuff. They're really good, honestly. They really are. She makes them with vegetable lard instead of animal lard.
Vicky, you're jealous of our breakfast cheesecake? Yeah.
Take a bite.
Hold on.
I don't
Well,
wanna
these are
get
spicy.
It's jalapeno in it.
I know how to make a lady look.
Dang.
You. Hey, how about now?
Get on it.
No.
Get on it.
This is
Too spicy for you?
Is it spicy?
Ooh,
Which one was that?
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh my god.
Is that cream cheese?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
it's cream cheese
delicious.
All right,
there.
one more.
Oh my god.
Is that
so
hot?
good.
For you?
I wish I could comment like on a live thread. Like
Oh my gosh, that looks good.
Gotta finish the
You
gumbo.
can tag me on that.
I'll tag you. But well, I'm gonna thank y'all for letting me drop those off.
Thank you.
got
Thank
your
you
gift
so
cards.
much.
Thank you for
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. I want those linked so if like
Yeah.
you can even send them to me.
I'll put maybe a recap on in the group
okay.
for anybody who. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we'll
because
do.
I want some of those tamales for sure.
Mm.
All right.
And make
These
sure
are
she gets
so
some ice cream
good.
before she goes.
Yes, I will get them some.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Cool Cow Creamery.
Cool
check
Cow
our
Creamery,
giveaway
there
video.
is a giveaway video.
I think these are my new favorite.
I know, this is good. Cream cheese and anything's good.
Keto tamales. Someone said someone's making
No.
keto tamales.
Who is?
I don't know. Marissa said there's a lady in the Houston area that makes keto tamales. So happy I'll get to have some tamales this year. Hey, if they're, yeah. Why
Have
not
fun.
try? Why not? Hey, that's what's up.
Cauliflower husk.
Keto tamales. Wow.
All right.
Meat without the masa.
Yeah, there are some like pretty good keto
Mm-hmm.
recipes out there. So
We're gonna get a tag for that.
It's a pretty huge diet. We have a lot of friends of mine that have done it.
keto.
Oh, yeah, I've lost 80.
Somebody
We had
told
one
us
guy
the other
that
day
you
it's
can't
just
even recognize
basically
him.
the Atkins diet.
It's a different form of
Renamed.
the Atkins. And
Yeah.
I tried it for what, like 2 weeks? And basically until I got my blood work back. And I'm like, okay, I need to get off this.
Yeah.
But it's a high fat diet.
Mm-hmm.
So like in the morning, I would have butter with coffee.
Oh.
And surprisingly, it tastes really good.
It keeps you full, like
Yeah.
the butter and all the
Yeah.
fat.
So, but the
I'm
diet
gonna be
works
on this
really
diet.
well.
Roger, what are we eating? A little bit of everything. We have some tamale. Roger, are you here? Somebody's here and wants to grab a tamale.
Is anyone counting how many tamales I'm eating on air?
We'll be able to go back and watch.
That's number 3. But they're so good. There's
I've had
Kurt,
two.
why? Are you,
Is that the cheese?
Kurt, you want some
I was
more?
wondering what he was doing. I was like, why are you scraping the toppings off? But he's scraping the toppings off and eating them.
9 seconds.
oh,
Gardy.
What? I know.
are y'all in a food coma already?
Is it nap time?
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have Jennifer Fuller and Scott Fuller in studio. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hello.
We have a lot of food in studio, too. So Jennifer has started and has been running Bay Area Houston Food Lovers, which is a Facebook group for the past 3.5 years. It has a bunch of members and contributors, and we just had Cool Cow Creamery stop in. So that was cool. They gave us some ice cream, and we had some gift cards that we're going to be giving away from our video that we dropped.
Hold on, my mouth is full with cheesecake. We just ate a whole bunch of food. We're really excited about it. Tamales, empanadas, cheesecake, ice cream, gumbo. You name it all, we've had it.
What's been your favorite so far?
The cheesecake. I'm
It
a
is
big
good.
cheesecake fan. Tamales, okay, so yeah, they're really good tamales. I don't know if I have the taste buds for tamales. Like I'm going out of my way to eat tamales.
Did you try the cream cheese tamale?
I did. It made my mouth fire.
That's when he started crying.
He's
He was
from
like, it's so
Nebraska.
hot.
Oh, so peppers probably.
He's from
Yeah.
Nebraska. He can't handle the heat.
Yeah. Try not to hold it against
If you
you,
want a
but
woman in Texas, you need to like some spice.
he's not
Right now.
picky. I think he wants a woman anywhere. Just anywhere. Right?
Wow.
Texas,
Yeah, they don't have Texas,
Nebraska, Vermont.
California.
You should. You know, we met online on Plenty of Fish.
Hey,
Yeah, we did.
Kurt tried that one out.
I think so. A long time ago.
The game has changed.
The game has changed. You gotta go to like church to find,
Mhm.
right?
It's a place. It's a good start. Yeah, Kurt. They maybe if you find a woman that is on Bay Area Houston Food Lovers, she may be impressed by the amount of cheesecake you can eat.
Ooh, are there any singles on
Oh,
Bay Area
yeah.
Houston Food Lovers?
Who can
Yes.
cook? Hopefully,
Who's single? Let's put Kurt on a blind date. Comment if you would like to go on a date with Kurt.
he's like, oh, Kurt
and we will
likes
find
this.
a restaurant to sponsor that first date.
This has been like
Free
a
food?
dream of his. He's been talking about this. He wanted to start a show he pitched to me called The Christian Bachelor, and I was like, you know what? I would be the host of The Christian Bachelor. And he gives him like a Bible at the end or something. I don't know. We're still tossing around the idea.
I
But
don't know if
Valentine's
it
Day
gets
is coming
too
up.
much.
Who said Saturday? Joe Perez was like, "Hey, you should go out and like do like a weekly, like during the month of January, like weekly leading up to Valentine's Day."
I think people would catch on to your ways whenever they realize like it's like a new girl every week, and he never like it lasts past that. So they would catch on to his tricks real quick. It wouldn't work.
I think you need to go to the grocery store.
It's a good place.
I think you need to
He
go to the
doesn't go to-
grocery store, check out what's in her cart,
Mm-hmm.
scope her out. Don't be too much of a creeper. Make some eye contact.
He doesn't go to the grocery store.
I
So
think
that's a
Yeah.
good place to pick.
Yeah.
pick up. I'm just-
grocery stores. Okay, so it's really hard because grocery stores and gyms. We had this conversation with Sanctuary Gym on Friday.
Not gyms.
You can't go. Yeah, like that's the weirdest place. Like in grocery stores.
No, grocery stores is a good one.
Really? What are you gonna do? Walk up and be like, "Hey, have you tried this milk before?"
Well, you just got to have a little pizzazz to you.
Or hey, what's your favorite cereal? Let me get you that for you.
You got to be smooth, I think, and
I'm
Yes.
not smooth. I'm not smooth.
You got to be suave. In the way of Kurt, the words of Kurt Casper, I got to be suave. I think it's
I'm not suave. Suave.
And then you can't be shopping with a list because then they'll assume a woman made a list for you. You
Oh, I never thought
you
about
have to
that.
put like frozen dinners in your basket.
Yeah,
Bachelor
Scream
food.
bachelor stuff.
Hot
They'll be like,
dogs.
oh, look at that poor guy.
he doesn't
I
keep food in his
I
house.
could cook a good meal for him. Let me get behind him in the checkout line.
You see what happened to that cheesecake? It's gone. That's what happens when I put food in my apartment. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had some tamales here in studio. What kind of? Let's talk about some tamales. So Kurt had some tamales. I don't know how he feels about them, but we had 3 different kinds. What's working right here? What do we got?
Chicken, pork, cheese, and jalapeno, which upon eating I found out is cream cheese.
Yeah.
Which is actually
Really
really,
good.
It was
It's
good.
an interesting take. I
Really
don't think
good.
I've had.
for the vegetarian people out there,
Yeah.
you know.
It was
not,
good.
Or not vegetarian. I mean, they're really good.
Hmm.
And then pork is like the all-time for me. The spicy pork is my go-to tamale.
Yeah. Well, pork is like the standard. When I think of tamales, I think of a pork tamale.
Right.
Right. That's what I think of. That's
Right.
generally what people people do.
Anyway, she makes all kinds of tamales. You put it together a concoction in your head, and she'll do it.
That's
So,
cool.
like I said, vegan tamales, vegetarian, even black bean tamales.
I wonder if she'd be able to whip up that keto tamale that we were talking about
Probably.
earlier.
I don't know.
What about keto boudin? I saw that
Cheesecake.
post in Barry Houston Food Lovers. It was like, wasn't it keto
Oh yes,
boudin?
it was. It
With
was.
cauliflower?
Yeah, which I think that wouldn't be too bad because it's still you're getting the pork and the
Mhm.
meat. It's not like it's vegan boudin. You know?
Yeah. We got a lot of food. We got a little time. So I'm going to keep
Gardy's
eating this cheesecake.
Take a bite.
We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11 a.m.
We haven't talked about the holiday market, so when we go back on, we can talk to you about the holiday market
Okay.
that you had, and just that will kind of be
I hear
our
it was
last
awesome.
little subject.
How many people were there?
700?
Almost 700, between 600 and 700.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
How many people can it hold?
I don't know, but it was
We
pretty
didn't
packed
ask.
in
The whole
beginning.
time, huh?
No,
Like
it,
people
in,
go-
in the
coming and going?
beginning it was super packed, and then it stayed busy. One lady, one of my vendors, told me she had 9 people in her 10 by 10 booth for 2 hours straight.
Wow.
Like a consistent 9 people. So
That's
many
cool.
vendors sold out
Uh-huh.
of product, and they were so happy, which is what I like.
Yeah.
Their time and their. So they were.
It's all local.
Most everybody was happy.
Local people, you know.
The
Business
parking lot was
owners
full.
and-
People had to leave because they couldn't find parking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should have Ubered.
Well, who would have thought too?
Should've Ubered.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Does that make you excited? I mean, now hopefully there'll be another event and something else.
Yeah,
and-
thinking about one, in the spring,
Mhm.
possibly.
That's
Maybe-
cool.
Maybe the same place, maybe a different place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just trying to get through the holidays now and revisit that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I was stressed. I had to go to Fort Hood to go do training, do qualifications on stuff. So I stopped by on the way to home. I was a little nervous because she was nervous and I was nervous. And
She was
when I
nervous
pulled around
when
the
she was
corner,
on, and it was
there was a line out the door and I couldn't find a parking spot. I'm like,
This is good.
wow.
This is good.
When I
Yeah.
walked in, it was just like a market, just
Yeah.
people running around and music.
You
Like,
don't know what to expect. Yeah. Planning an event, there is like always like hope.
yeah.
People
yeah.
show up.
That's
like,
what
what's
my
going
thing
on?
was. It's like first it was I hope I get enough vendors, and then it was I got the vendors. Now I hope people show up.
Yeah.
But I tried to put it out there and promote it on
Yeah.
Facebook. That's the only way I did it.
If you get, the right vendors and the right people that are going to promote, then like, they help a lot.
Mhm.
For
Mhm.
sure. Like, hey, post this out. Make sure that y'all. I mean, it
Mhm.
helps everybody. You know, you can do it
Yeah.
again. And
Mhm.
Yeah. the
I've been
crowds
told I
media.
need a bigger venue next time.
Yeah.
I did have some people. They wanted more vendors.
yeah.
A couple of people.
Crystal says, speaking of vegan meat, Jennifer Lopez Fuller's hurricane picture. Have you guys seen it?
Oh, I've seen it.
Someone saw it in another country. You guys are sitting with the creator of a viral photo.
Yeah. Yep.
Just tell the story.
I just had to go report back to my food lovers what the stores look like.
Right.
And that I took that photo. I was slowly walking around, and when I got around the side and I saw that, I literally laughed out loud and had to take a picture of it. I couldn't believe
It was a
like,
fully
oh my gosh,
stocked,
There's nothing in
all
it. Bam.
vegetarian and vegan.
Yeah. Going back, would you put like a watermark over it? Bay or Houston food lover.
People say that, but what would that have done? I mean,
Major group explode.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's already.
Yeah, right.
I mean, then what? Then I'm
A million.
you know,
You're moderating a million
I
people.
only let locals in anyway. So
Okay.
I mean, it's just been a lot more work for me.
That's true.
I did have a comedian. What's his name? His guy reached out to me, and they used it for one of his stand-up comedian
That's
shows.
cool.
I don't remember what his name was. And I
That
was like,
cheesecake is really
I was like,
good.
"Can you pay me for it?"
Right.
He's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, you can use it."
Okay. Use it anyways. Yeah.
Okay, fine. It's worth a shot. So,
You
yeah,
guys
it
did
was
a lot of
pretty-
damage on that cheesecake,
That cheesecake's really good.
is it?
My
Oh.
husband didn't get to try any.
Here.
Here. There's
Like
slices
this over so
here.
mine doesn't. Here, let's we need to figure something out.
Oh, hold on, here I got it.
Yeah. He just want to.
We need
I know
another
him, and
fork.
he's
Just over
been,
there watching it.
he's
slowly
like
go
Kurt
away.
Jr. over here.
And magic. It's gone.
Yeah, what happened to my
So
slice?
again, $30.
Who ate my slice?
$30 for a large cheesecake. To me, that's a pretty good deal. I think that's a really good deal.
Oh, I can't do full slice.
Get enough for
That's
me to
what
have a
Kurt
couple
said.
bites.
Okay.
No, Kurt didn't say that. I can't do the whole slice.
I did do the whole slice.
You did it. You did it dirty. It's gone.
All right.
I was doing so well.
Where's the fork?
Should we leave some food for our next guests?
Yeah, I will leave all of this here for you guys. I mean, I'm not going to take it with me.
That was code.
Okay.
Code was like,
Yeah.
so are you leaving the tamales? You got
Oh my
8
God.
seconds.
Good. Mm-mm-mm.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
We have Bay Area Houston food lovers in studio. We're talking about food. We're talking about everything. We just are eating away at this cheesecake, living life, and the holidays are here.
Yeah, and this was all local vendors that you guys can actually order the food from for your next holiday event. Let's say you have a big Thanksgiving meal, you don't want to cook tamales, or let's say you wanted to bring a dessert for cheesecake, or something like that. This is all stuff that local people are making and creating that can help you out.
Yeah. So speaking of holidays and holiday events, you had an event, Jennifer. It was the holiday market, right? How did that go?
It went fantastic.
Yeah, we saw some pictures. We weren't able to make it that day. It was on a Sunday, right?
Yes.
At 12, and I wanted to go, but that was during our conference, right?
Yeah.
We had a good conference that went on, but man, I saw a bunch of pictures, saw some reviews, and everybody seemed to have an amazing time.
Yeah, it was a huge success for everybody, I think. And I want to do it again in the spring.
Yeah.
Come up with some kind of a spring market
Where was the event at?
at the Admiral at the Endeavor Marina above Sam's Boat.
And then, like an estimation, like how many people were in attendance throughout the day?
Over 600, almost 700, somewhere in between.
That's amazing.
there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know that because I bought arm tags, like
Mhm.
arm bracelets.
Yeah.
And I bought 1,000 of them, and there's like, I don't know, 10 a sheet. So I counted how many were missing. And
Right.
we gave some to some kids who just wanted some for fun. So give or take a few.
Yeah. That's cool.
It was over 600.
So it was a very successful event.
Yes. Yeah.
And hopefully there'll be another one next holiday season
I'm
next
thinking
year.
March, maybe.
Hmm.
March.
And then that would be like a spring thing? Or?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think I want more food.
Yeah.
A little more food.
What food
vendors.
places were there?
Bayshore Grill was there. They had brisket and sausage and brisket stuffed
Wow.
jalapeno samples. Cocoa Crepes was there. Missy's Meals. She operates out of the Chevron on the corner of 517 and 646.
Mm-hmm.
And she does catered meals, and she also cooks out of there.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. You tell her what you want, she'll do it for you. Anyway, she was there. We had a cupcake cachet. We had olive oil from Italy. We had cashews. I don't know how to pronounce it. Acajou.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cocoa
But they were
Crepes wasn't
delicious.
were they there? Cocoa
Mhm.
Crepes? I think I saw a picture.
Yeah, Cocoa Crepes.
That's what's up.
They were there. They ran out of food within the first hour.
What do they do then? Are these like, hey, go back, get
Yeah,
some more?
so Crystal was there representing Cocoa Crepes, and she had to run back, and then they brought a lot more food the next time,
Crystal.
and then they still ran out.
You dropped the ball. What happened, Crystal?
Dang,
Let
you're
us
gonna
know.
put it on Crystal?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Calling out my dish.
no, that's good.
I'm happy they participated.
It's
But
better
yeah,
to run out.
They ran out. Like, of course, I'm freaking out because
Yeah.
it's not even 1:00 yet. They don't have any more food, and there's people like in the lines trying to get samples. I mean, there were lines, and it's
Wow.
crazy. It was
That's
crazy.
cool.
But it was pretty cool to see people walking around and eating, and
Mhm,
with bags full of goodies and gifts, and
mhm.
yeah, it's kind of cool.
That's good. What do you think, Kurt?
I'm thinking that I'm still feeling the cheesecake, but I appreciate you bringing in all the food today, and we're really excited about this.
Great, cool.
Well, thank you for joining us. Is there anything else you want to share?
No,
Before-
I'm going to list all of the caterers in the food group and on the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers page. So people
Okay.
who aren't in the group can go check it out if they want.
Awesome.
4 different vendors there.
Yeah, make sure that you are a part of Bay Area Houston Food Lovers. If you are in our local area, you can help contribute, and you're encouraged to post pictures, share your experiences, your reviews, and let everybody know what you think of food in the community. And you can also ask questions and read other people's reviews. And I think it's cool. I want everybody to start posting videos, videos in there like, oh,
I want to be in the top 10 for the next 28 days.
hey, good luck. Every time that the list is released, I see Angie like the next day. Angie Butler is like boom, 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 boom. I was like, she's getting her quota there.
She's taking it serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get that number 1 spot. And she
Yeah.
said she would have been higher, but she had vacation, starting
Uh-huh.
at Legacy, Collision, and like all these other factors. And that's
Cruise,
fair.
I think.
Yeah, the cruise. Come on.
No excuse, Angie.
Step it up.
Wi-Fi.
This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is some Blanca. When we come back, we're going to have Midtown Live in studio in the 10 o'clock hour. KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM.
All right.
Awesome.
I guess I'm gonna go get your ice cream.
Oh yeah, just him. I don't
I'm
want
stuffed
any.
now, but I have room for ice cream.
Yeah, there's always room for ice
There's
cream.
always room for ice cream. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. We asked Joe. So we dropped our Cool Cow video, like a giveaway video. And so it had 14,500 views in a day, in
Wow.
one day. And for us, that's really good, right? And
Yeah.
we were like, what is it? Like, is it the time of day? Because it was the first day it kind of got cold. And I thought it was on a Friday. And sometimes people are looking for stuff on the way. So we were trying to
Making it
what
look
made
nice.
this video different than the other ones? And so we were talking to Joe Perez about it. And he was like, it's just because it's ice cream, you know? Because I think there's a bunch of stuff that goes into it, like Facebook algorithms, and we dropped it in the morning. I think the weather change might have helped a little bit with it being cold. Maybe people didn't want to, like, if they're at work or doing something, maybe they were playing on their phone a little bit more.
Instead of
It
getting
just,
out for
just
the
kind of threw
lunch
some
and
stuff off, and then also the fact that it's ice cream. Like
Right.
everybody has room for ice cream, right? It's like
Absolutely.
I have room for ice cream.
Right.
So yeah,
And these are y'all's too. I'm just trying to
Thank
help
you.
him straighten up. Here's another sauce.
That was a great pre-workout meal.
Yeah, he's going to
You
the
go work out?
gym now.
Yeah.
And
where you work out?
South Shore Fitness.
Me too.
Yeah,
the fitness
that
center.
place great.
You
Yeah,
live
I
over
love
there?
South Shore Fitness
you
Center.
live over there?
I live in Hidden Lakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We live in the Lakes of South Shore.
Okay, cool.
So you pass our house to go.
Yeah, I like
so
it. I
we're
feel fancy
neighbors.
going over there. You know, I just feel like,
Take that
Like-
$64, out of my
yeah,
account.
yeah,
I'm gonna go.
ching.
Yeah,
Yes,
Or
I'll
like
take some
100.
ice glass of water. You know, they don't have that at anytime.
yeah. Get you going to ice with the cups. Walk around with the towel. I always make sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, I want a towel. I may not use it.
You know what I don't like about it is right there where all the weights are. They have that cafe. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to work out, you get like a whiff
You
of
smell
or
bacon.
something. It just
I've had
doesn't
that.
mix.
Yeah.
But they have like a nice. So my son, he's 6, but he's like, can I go to? He calls it a play place because they got the
Mhm.
whole tunnel and tube system
Right.
and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
That's pretty
enjoys.
cool.
He enjoys that. Like he's at McDonald's in the 90s. you know?
Very cool.
Yeah. He's gonna go get your ice cream. Then we can take off.
I also like that it's
Oh,
if you
you
go
need-
there, you'll see the same people every time.
Go put it over there on that. Yeah, and that empty box too.
But then you see the same people.
Yeah, just the same people, and it's like, I don't
Do
know.
you ever see me?
I haven't seen you, but you're getting
I'm
through
not
your leg.
I'm a member, but
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, they told me I can start doing like real light leg press on the machine.
Mhm.
20 to 30 reps. But
Yeah.
it's-
Also, so my buddy, the reason I started going there is because my friend Gabe Marino, he works there, but I know, well, he used to work for the Astros, and before that, he worked for a AAA team. But just to have like legit, not that other places don't have like legit trainers, but people
Mhm.
who are like degreed and works on a professional level. And
Right.
he's the one.
Right.
Whenever I started working out at all, I was like, hey, can you help me out? I don't know what I'm doing at all,
Yeah.
So just to have somebody like that, like for you, like, hey, with coming back from leg
Mhm.
injury and all that stuff.
I had Matt as a trainer. I think
Mhm.
he's been
I know
there.
Matt
Yeah, he was my trainer for a while.
always wears a jacket and has his hands in his pockets
Mhm.
like this.
I
I
think
think
I
he's
know what you're talking about.
ex-military.
Mm-hmm.
So quiet. Yeah.
Yeah. With me, it's always just like, hey.
Yeah.
Unless it's Gabe. No. But Gabe, he has like a Wizard. Well, he just got it finished, I think, like his Wizard of Oz, like leg tattoos. So if
Yeah.
you're in there and you see somebody with Wizard of Oz, like on their legs, that's Gabe.
That's Gabe.
Tell him,
Okay.
hey,
I
Gardy
always see
said
the
hi.
trainers running around, and I always wonder like which one was the one that Iron Man won.
Yeah.
Or-
That's him.
That's him.
That's-
Wizard of
that's
Oz,
Matt.
Gabe.
No, the short guy. Or sorry, this guy. He's a shorter. He looks like a military guy.
Yeah, he's the one who's done like the
Matt.
big, yeah,
Yeah, the big
Iron Man.
And his wife is, I think, the chiropractor on staff there too.
Okay.
So-
I had went to David. He's the other chiropractor there. He had done some work with me and on me, but I only went to him because it was like him and her, which I didn't know her, but I was like, she looks small. I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone like cracking my back. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want that guy because he's
Right.
like, I was like, I know for a fact he's gonna be able to brace me and like hold me and
right.
do everything else. So yeah, because he's like, yeah, that dude will be able to crack my back.
Do
Yeah.
you like using a personal trainer though?
You know, I did so I've been going there for about 3 years, and whenever I first started, I did like pretty often to be able to try and figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I had no experience at all.
That's
But
good because otherwise you're wasting your time and your
Yeah.
form can injure you later on.
Yeah.
You
So
got to know what
That's
you're
I learned,
doing.
Yeah, it's just like I have no idea what I'm doing. I go in there and
I tried to teach you.
she tries to teach me about going to failure, which I had no idea. So I pretty much wasted an entire year of.
yeah.
I told you, you
ways.
always like if you're trying to put
But
on some size.
I get on YouTube and look at videos like, okay, how do you do that? I'm like, oh, I've been doing that wrong for 20 years. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why my back
I
hurts.
get really good at doing it wrong. Yeah. Well, you used to do some. I think I saw a picture that you had posted with like your back was like ripped, and you're just like, "Hey,
Yep.
what's up?"
I changed one obsession to another. I always focus on just one thing. So yeah, I used to work out quite a bit when Bally's was there
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, all the
Do
time.
you need in?
You guys
Oh,
ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
thank you all
Okay,
so much.
bye.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, I
Good
guess I'll
seeing
take
you
this with me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
See you
Nice
later,
seeing you.
Gardy.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Hey, let us know what you think about that ice cream.
I will. This will be my post workout. Wait, what 20? Oh, all right, come on in, guys.
Wipe off our food. Hello. How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
My name's Gardy.
I'm Seth.
Seth, nice to meet you.
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
Good to meet you.
Hi, Betty.
Betty, Eduardo, Seth. I'm gonna write that down. I know we've been messaging with Eduardo.
Yeah.
Betty, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Betty, Eduardo, Seth. Talking Midtown Live.
It's
on
online. It's on 4.
Awesome. Man, we just got a bunch of delicious food. Do y'all like
Does it
food?
smell like it?
Does y'all like food like we like food?
Yes. On a regular basis, yes.
Yeah. So that's Bay Area Houston Food Lovers. It's a Facebook group, and man, we done a lot of stuff with local restaurants and a bunch of places, and we just had some delicious. Now we're stuffed.
I love that.
I don't feel stuffed.
I'll take them over.
I must not
Yeah,
have ate
of
as much
course.
as Gardy.
Yeah, it
What'd
will
you say?
not
You're
go to
not what?
waste.
I'm not stuffed. I feel great.
Where can I plug this?
What's the other part you said?
I said I must not have ate as much as Gardy.
I think your stomach's conditioned. Like after those 40 corn dogs you ate, you're like just
Conditioned.
conditioned to it.
Conditioned to eat it all.
I had 2 tamales, a little thing of gumbo, and about I guess a third of a piece of cheesecake.
Is there a bug?
We got this extension that
Oh,
we
perfect.
can run over there. Thank you all. You know, maybe not.
I'm trying to move.
Oh yeah, no, we can move. We can move it.
That's all.
Midtown
that's
Live.
Midtown Live. That's it.
I love it.
Let me get this kind of set
fine.
up.
Kelly said, "Stop saying ice cream. I need breakfast still." Kelly, why not have ice cream for breakfast? It's Monday,
Okay.
so you can't go to Cool Cow.
You know, you can blend some strawberries up, and that's kind of like ice cream. You know, it's like your healthy
Yeah,
breakfast.
put some cream, maybe some.
Yes, the milk.
Yeah.
Avocado, coffee, and ice cream.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
breakfast.
That's real breakfast.
That's what I need.
Breakfast dream.
Oh yeah, we had empanadas too, so I had a empanada as well. And then we're going to a place this afternoon called Gilhooly's.
Oh,
Gilhooly's, which is oysters, and that's and then Bayshore Grill. So we
don't have it all.
It's
planned
just
out. I
an
love
eating
that.
gig.
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
it turned into that a little bit, but sometimes it is. We eat a lot. So we have some music.
Yeah.
I'd like to. We have a couple songs that we could do. If
Yeah.
You want to preview it?
Sure. Yeah. Well, right now we're streaming live on Facebook, but let's
Oh,
hear
cool.
them, and then I'll see what it sounds like through here. Make sure it comes through good.
Just like a
I think it
little
will.
preview would be great, and then we can talk about it, and then have you guys later.
Oh, my song first.
Yeah. Let's do yours first, Betty.
Okay.
We'll see if that's close enough, or if she needs to get closer.
The-
Yeah, we'll
2 minutes?
position.
Short.
Yeah. Let's.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. You're talking loud, not saying criticize, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. No me derribarás jamás. Dispárame, dispárame. Fuerte estoy, aquí me quedaré. Dispárame, dispárame. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio. Stone hard machine guns firing at the ones who run. Stone hard as bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio.
That was awesome.
I don't know how we can go from there.
Okay, first of all,
Thank you.
that song came out of nowhere, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! This is awesome." Then you came and slapped me across the face, made my head turn around, and my ears were like,
En español.
"What is this? What is this gold?" I was like, "That was amazing!
Thank you.
Wow!"
Thank you.
Someone just had the candles up as an emoji.
Oh, yeah. You turn off the lights in here.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that. Wow!
So that's just one of the songs from this weekend, right? Like this is the first weekend, the only weekend, right?
It's happening this weekend at Rockefeller's on Washington Street. So,
Okay. Cool.
In town. So that'll be fun.
What times are the show? Yeah.
Our Friday night show's at 8, and then we have 2 shows on Sunday. One at 2:30, and then one again at 8.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey.
3 chances.
Okay. We should do that song over the air. What other songs do y'all have? What is?
We have one more song that is from. So part of the concept of Midtown Live is that it takes contemporary musical theater and pop music and
Yeah.
presents them alongside each other. And there are lots of similarities that I think when people think musical theater, they think Oklahoma or Sound of
Right.
Music, but musical theater is much different now. So the other one is a musical theater song. It's called Waiting, from a show called Island Song, and it's about a waiter who really wants to be an actor and all of the people that he has to deal with while he's waiting for his sort of life to take off.
His break. He's waiting
Yeah.
for
The
that.
most relatable, like the service industry people. I mean, I do bartend
Yeah.
as a day gig, and it's just incredibly relatable. Like,
Cool.
yeah,
And who sings that one?
I sing.
You sing that one?
Mhm.
Cool.
And we have like a 2-minute version of that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have a longer version of her song that's like the full 4 minutes, but
Okay.
We could do that one over the FM.
Well, you know
I
what?
wouldn't mind hearing it again.
I wouldn't
In
either.
all honesty.
Here's,
Yeah.
what, here's what we do. You know, what if we do me and Kurt will come on, kind of intro. Hey, we're talking Midtown Live. It's starting this weekend, and then we can say we're gonna listen to a couple songs. We just do them back to back,
okay.
and then we'll go from there.
I start like, mine is not like
To go-
hers.
yeah.
Mine isn't like belty like hers, but
sounds
I think
the
we should
acting
start
side
with
of it.
hers though.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because the idea, like a pop song first, you know, and then we can show
That
them
catch.
similarity
Are we gonna
Yeah.
do the 2-minute or the 4-minute? If that's up to you guys.
for hers,
Let's do the 2 minute,
for both.
2 and 2. Yeah,
Cool.
that'll be good. All right, cool. So we got 25 seconds, and I'll just intro y'all
And
in.
this was good.
That
how
was
it
it
is.
sounded perfect.
And you can hear all of us.
Yeah,
for his
we'll
song?
you know what? If whenever maybe we'll switch like after your song, and then you just come over there because that sounds perfect as far as the mix and everything. So
Okay.
We got 10 seconds. And I'll intro y'all in. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have some guests in studio. We were talking about food. I'm stuffed. Kurt, you said you're feeling good.
I'm feeling fantastic. And now, even after hearing that song that we just played on our Facebook live stream, if you aren't liking KHEA Radio, you are missing out. Go and like KHEA Radio. Search KHEA Radio. Like it. Share it out for all of your friends to see.
Yep. Hit us up on YouTube as well, because we stream on there. We're streaming right now. So search KHEA Radio. Subscribe to YouTube. Right now, we have some special guests in studio. I literally just had like my headphones blown off of my face after we heard like a little preview of the song.
Can we talk about your language of like you just like took me around and slapped me around with that voice? Like,
that's what happened. Have you never had that happen? Did that not happen to you just now? Was that just me?
I think that was just,
I think my headphones are better than yours.
I don't
what
know
it does.
if I used the term like slap me around.
Yeah, my chair was spinning in circles. I don't even know what happened. But we have 3 guests in studio. We got Betty. We have Eduardo. We have Seth from Midtown Live. They're opening up their show this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or
Friday and Sunday.
Okay. And then we're going to hear a little preview of that song right now. So whenever y'all are ready.
Thank you.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. You're talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. No me derribes jamás, dispárame, dispárame. Fuerte estoy, aquí me quedaré. Dispárame, dispárame. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio. Stone hard machine guns firing at the ones who run. Stone hard as bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Nunca me vas a ver caer. Soy de titanio.
Beautiful song. And so that was a 2-minute version out of the 4-minute song. And so that's just a taste of what's going to take place this weekend. And Ben, you killed that song.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you
And so
much.
now I think we have another taste as well, right?
Yeah.
So I think Seth is going to step up, and we're going to have another. And this has a pretty cool meaning. I guess the song does. And so if we hear the song now, and then we kind of talk about everything that it means and go from there, that'd be fun.
$200 from a 10-hour shift, almost done now. Home past 4, tomorrow's audition looks fun now. Waiting, it's steady, This job's pulling me through the lean time. Not quite the dream, but having some fun in the meantime. I scored the big bachelorette table prize, cash in their purses and lust in their eyes. I had a good night, they bought me a shot, and did not remind me of what I had not yet accomplished. Waiting, making rent, and some friends waiting. On the Midwestern lady who loves showbiz. Her daughter takes singing, so she knows how it is, and tips 8% cause she's not concentrating. Waiting, oh no, no, no more waiting. Gotta quit, show some brawn, and I'll punch out the snob who just called me garçon. Take a stand, make a choice, and I'll shout I'm a star with what's left of my voice.
Awesome. That was great. Thank you guys. That's powerful as well. So that is Midtown Live. It's taking place this weekend. Seems like there is going to be a lot of good music as well. So like how many songs, like how long is this? If somebody goes to the show this weekend, how long is it going to be? How many different acts? And I guess like different songs are going to be there during the show.
So it's a musical theater and pop music concert, probably about 20 songs. It's an hour-and-a-half show. And what we do is we pair popular music, like you just heard.
Titanium, is that what it is?
Titanium.
Yeah.
We pair it alongside contemporary musical theater.
Mm-hmm.
And our hope is to show audiences that musical theater is cool.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. And also as an added thing, these actors are telling real life stories. So for example, Betty has a story about that song, and that's why she picked that song for the show. And we get to hear that story through video. Seth has stories. All of the cast share their real life stories through this. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So is this an original, like who, is this somebody wrote this? Like, is this original performance that's taking place?
Yes. So in 2014, I founded PMT Productions, which is the production company that's putting it on.
Mm-hmm.
And we started the company by doing this concert at a little bar in Midtown, and we called it Midtown Live. It was received so well that we've done it every year since then. So this is our 4th iteration of this show. So it's our signature event.
Cool.
It's a concert. It's really accessible, really fun. But it's the kind of thing that you leave, I think, it's more impactful than you might expect when you're coming in hearing these real life stories of the actors.
That's cool. Kurt, what do you think?
So how long have you guys, like, have you been always wanting to do this? Like, what did you study, I guess?
I'm a proud Sam Houston Bearcat. I went there for 4 years for musical theater. And I mean, the theater bug hit me when I was probably 6th grade, 7th grade. And then from there, just being in high school, doing theater and things like that, getting more into music. And then easy transition into Houston, where, theater is happening everywhere. There's always opportunities to be on stage, to perform, to sing. So it's,
That's cool. Kurt, did you do theater when you were in school?
Yeah, I did theater.
So did I.
I did musical theater.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't.
We did.
I just didn't know. I did the other theater.
The one. Please, sir, have some more.
How did you not pursue that with that? That was amazing right there. How did you not?
Fantastic, right?
Well, who were you?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Actually, I was not Oliver. I was too tall to be Oliver.
Hungry Kid 3.
Right.
I really like. We did a
Becker.
performance my freshman year of high school. It was called Flippers, and it was not Flippers, Flappers. Sorry.
Okay.
And it was about a little different. I was like, wait, Flappers. It's about the Roaring 20s, and I loved it, and it was so much fun. That's kind of where I learned to do the box step that I demonstrated earlier.
you
in the
did. You
show.
were doing the box step.
I can do the box step really, really well.
So with musical theater, so it is, because I know what theater is, and then like I guess I was like in show choir too as well, but we
box
never
step.
quite combined them. So like you dress up and kind of be, and so that's kind of, I mean, am I wrong to think, is that kind of what it is? Like you just, or no?
I think of musical theater as all the elements of a play, but
Yeah.
then when the emotions and the stakes get really high, burst into song.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, there's a lot of like movies that do
Yes.
that. And so that,
Mhm.
I mean, I'm trying to
Greatest
think of one.
Showman is a big one.
Yeah.
Broadway
And
is huge with it. You know, you got like Oklahoma, you know, Lion King. All of those things are musical theater. Correct.
And vice versa. Now movies are being turned into Broadway shows.
Right.
as Broadway shows
Yeah.
are being turned into movies.
Yeah, my son's a big fan of musicals. He just turned 6, but he likes Annie. Like, you know, they redid Annie. He likes the original Annie. I'm trying to think. There's some other ones too, but yeah, he's just
Annie's
It's love Frozen.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It's
yeah, like
love Frozen. Disney.
Coco's a
I mean,
new one.
Coco.
Coco.
Yeah.
hmm
For
So
sure.
it's kind of cool, you know.
Coco
Just
counts.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it has music in it.
Oh,
I think it has music.
Yeah.
It's the
I haven't
song
seen
Remember Me.
Oh,
Remember me. Well, my son, like, we
Break
went to
my
Guitar
heart,
Center.
yeah.
He wanted the Coco guitar, and I'm
Yeah.
like, son,
Oh gosh.
yeah, because the Spanish guitar is like a bigger neck, and I was just like, well, your hands are tiny, so maybe we should start on something else. But yeah, I don't know. So you play keys? Do you play a little bit of everything, or how does that go?
I play piano and I play for the show also, and we have a band that accompanies us live for the show and for all of our productions, the PMT band.
Mhm.
So it's a 4-piece piano, bass, guitar, drums, and they're awesome. So yeah, it'll be all live music at the show, which is another
It's awesome.
added thing.
I have to ask. So I saw pictures from I think last year's show. There's a famous person who we've had on our program
Oh,
before
Yes.
that has been here. She was on The Voice, right?
Yes. Miss
Christina
America's Got Talent.
America's
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, not The
Got
Voice.
Talent.
America's Got Talent.
Really,
Christina-
Kurt?
She's gonna be so mad. Hopefully she's. I'm sorry, Christina.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, Christina did Midtown Live with us in 2016. She had just won Pride Superstar here in
Mhm.
Houston, and it was before the voice stuff happened. But I mean, we were thrilled.
AGT.
I know. It was before the AGT stuff happened, so we were like thrilled to work with her then. And of course, now she's a big star. So, and I love her. I know she just had a show recently and was on here. And
Yeah, we're gonna be bringing her back, I guess, as well, right?
Yeah, she's coming back. I think next week.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the
cool.
week after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We're not doing shows next week, but after Thanksgiving, she's coming in.
Yep. It'll be a good time. She's so nice. And she has a very powerful voice as well.
yes.
Do you sing too?
I do, not for this show though. I
Yeah.
mean, the people that are singing are very good. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, it's the Christina, Seth, Betty level of singers. So you know, up next to them, you know, I'm better at just playing the piano.
Betty's like, I can be on America's Got Talent too now, right?
I mean,
I'm the next Christy. I'm just kidding.
There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent in Houston. There's a lot of,
Yes.
I mean,
Incredible talent.
sometimes it's just being in the right place at the right time. Like, how do you decide, like, who gets a break, who gets there? It's just like kind of keeping at, you know, at the dream and everything. Like, what would you say to somebody who is maybe looking to, or scared, like Christina, you know, she didn't pursue it till here recently, it seems, you know, after hearing her story. What would you say to somebody who's like questioning, what do I do? Do I try this, take a chance?
I think it's good to question it. You know, I studied music in college and I took a year off in the middle because I questioned it. And I think if you don't question it, then it's going to be harder to pursue, because this is something that, like I said, I've been running the company for 4 years and it's been, you know, a long haul. So this is something that you really got to want and you got to go for. So I would say the first thing to do is question it, make sure it's what you really want. But then if you want it, go for it all the way.
Yeah, that's cool. I grew up and I played music, and after high school, I moved away and played in some bands and did some stuff, and I ended up moving back, and now I still get to do music, and so I play at church and different things like that, but not quite at the level that I had planned, because that's why I saw myself, hey, I want to tour the world, and I got to tour the country, but it didn't, but even still, like, I get the way that it turned out wasn't how I imagined, but I'm happy, and I still get to do what I love and play and sing and do everything else. And so just trying to find something that works for you, I guess, is kind of what I think has worked for me.
For me, I was a world-class singer,
of course,
in high school.
Everything,
traveled the world singing,
lived my dream.
Maybe after hearing these performances and maybe going on Friday night, I might decide, hey, sorry, Gardy, I'm no longer on the radio. I'm pursuing my dreams of becoming a second world-class singer.
If it came down to that, I would say go Curt,
go for your dreams, right?
Yeah. I'd have to cut you as much as it would pain me. I'd have to cut you. And if you came back, then it would, meant to be. But who would I would be wrong if I held you back from your full potential.
Yeah. One of us can fill in for him, right?
That's good.
What's that?
One of us can fill in for him, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We'll just trade rules. So
Yeah.
Friday night, I'll be Seth.
You'll be singing Titanium.
Yeah, and I'll be on the radio again.
I don't know Titania. I don't know if I can do that. Is
Do you know
that Spanish?
Yeah. Do you know Spanish? You can learn it. You can learn it by Friday.
He's from Nebraska. Every time he starts to say something in Spanish, it's like borderline offensive. I'm like, why do you have to say it that way?
So I always say that. But I realized where it came from. We were talking about Coco earlier.
Yeah.
I say chorizo. And he goes, why do you say chorizo? That's so racist.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's not. And then I realized it's from the movie Coco. They go, chorizo, you choke on a chorizo.
Because they're saying it in a taunting way.
Yeah, exactly. So then I say,
so everything he says is in a taunting way, and I'm like, it's chorizo. Like, you don't have to say
Right.
chorizo.
I was listening on my way in and I heard the tamale story.
Let's not talk about that.
I ate it with the husk on.
Oh no! Wait,
Yeah.
did George Bush do that too?
Oh,
I feel like
you're
he
in
did.
Oh, wow, Betty Lee.
You're in great
Glad you were
company.
here, Betty Lee.
Great company here, Curt.
Sorry, y'all.
So-
Keep it real.
Yeah, it was last year's
Dang.
our Christmas party, and Curt, he had never had tamales, being from Nebraska, has not been here too long, and so I was like, dude, you haven't had tamales? I got you. Brought some tamales to the Christmas party,
Didn't
warmed it
got
up for him. I didn't tell him. I didn't know I had to. So he picks it up like a corn dog and was like, this
Where's
look on
the
his
ketchup?
face. He was like, this is disgusting. And I was just like, my jaw on the floor, like, what's going on? But
Oh wow.
so this was his first time to have tamales since, because he's been bitter.
I've had PTSD. Every time I look at a tamale, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, no, not again.
Not again.
Right.
I
Not
can't have
again.
this embarrassment again.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Right now it's 10:31. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to keep it going on our Facebook and YouTube live. If you have any questions, let us know. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11 a.m. So it's supposed to freeze tomorrow.
It is supposed
Yes.
to freeze. That's why I was like,
I'm not
it
happy.
is?
good weather, but
That's enough weather.
When
It's going
I,
to freeze. It's
it's
going to be
gonna
cold.
freeze. That's a look
I
at your
followed
weather.
that Space City weather guy, and he said
Cold.
that's gonna yeah
Wait, what? You
He
follow
said
a
cold.
Space City weather guy?
On, face, on Facebook?
yeah.
Okay.
You
Eric
don't
Berger.
follow our weather reports?
Oh.
Ours are
didn't
pretty
know
much
that you
brought to you by Siri.
Such a great
Ours
singer
are all
and
about-
meteorologist.
He's
Siri.
world class everything a little bit.
World class everything.
Is there an opportunity to do some sort of social media promotion where we hand out some tickets? Is that something y'all would be interested in, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
or I don't know if y'all. I was
Yeah, we
just trying
can.
to think about how to get some more
Could do
engagement.
a quick video at the end of the show, after the show's done,
Share the video.
and share the video out.
We can
and
do
then,
that.
and then y'all just pick the person and
Yeah.
send
Yeah.
me their email address.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
We can do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
What do we want to say? 2 tickets?
You can
That's
get
cool.
tickets,
Yeah,
yeah.
2
do a pair of
premium
tickets.
tickets to opening night?
And it'd be cool if we had even 5 seconds of a song to start with to grab somebody's attention.
Yeah, we could.
And then we'll be like, hey,
Titanium.
and then if you want to hear more,
Sure.
share this video out.
Wait, who's
This-
singing it? Me?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have Curt
Uh-huh.
singing it. That'll grab her.
Do you want to do
play it?
titanium?
Can you
Definitely
play it
get
in F
attention.
sharp?
Kurt's gonna sing it.
Play an F
He
sharp.
probably could, honestly.
Probably could, yeah.
You played an F sharp. Kurt sings it in F.
And it'll be good. It'll be beautiful.
Yeah, it'll balance out.
Yeah.
Then you trying to like go down.
Fine,
He's gonna go down to 80.
I've been in situations like that with some singers too. So
It's like, I'm
No,
following
so my
you, you
mom
stay
told
still.
this story. My senior year, it was an award ceremony. I was a pretty good singer in high school, and maybe this is where the PTSD came from. But my piano, like we started singing the song, and I was like, I can't find where the notes are. Like I'm like all over the place, and I was like, this is awful. And I'm like, what is this? Like we stopped, we started again. Well, turns out the piano teacher was playing it in the wrong key. He had the wrong music, and I was like, I couldn't do it.
but who do they believe? The piano teacher or the little kid?
I believe the
Right.
piano teacher. And this more, yeah, they're.
No, I mean it probably was true, but you had no chance in that situation.
Oh, well, all the people who hated me were like, oh, he's the worst singer. See, haha, I'm right. And then
Why do people hate you?
I always had rivals in high school, like rival singers.
Nebraska.
I remember this one girl. Her
Very
name was
serious.
Taryn O'Mara.
Right.
Not that I remember her name or anything, but her name was Taryn O'Mara. She went on to like study at like Juilliard in New York, and I went to Hastings College. I mean, come on. And then like she wrote like a country album or something, and
wow.
her and I, we did not get along. I thought she had the most worst voice in the world, and she thought I had the worst voice in the world. I went back and forth.
One of them was
That's a
right.
country song.
Yeah, it's a country
right.
song, I'm sure. Yeah.
Juilliard.
Or
Yeah.
Hastings College. We were the Harvard of the Midwest.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, come on.
Poor
It's
Kurt.
also a music store in Austin, right? Hastings. Or a
Yeah, they used
bookstore.
to have them here. They shut them all down. Our Hastings.
Let's not talk about that. That was a sad day in Hastings, Nebraska history.
Whenever Hastings, like
Hastings, we didn't even have a Hastings in Hastings, Nebraska.
and y'all heard about it?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Hastings is going out of business.
How do you not have a Hastings in Hastings, Nebraska?
Dang, that's funny.
Gardy has a rule, by the way, just so you know that I'm not joking about the world class singer. Is I only get 3 words of singing on the radio every day.
You can only sing 3 words.
Otherwise,
Other-
everyone gets extremely jazzed.
Right, right. They're like, why is Kurt so awesome at everything?
Okay,
That's
sing
okay.
sing something. What would you sing? What you have something prepared?
Do we have it? Maybe
have
after
a
the next
full book
one.
of
You know
music
this song.
Yeah, there's a full bucket of music over here.
You
All of our
have
set
Oh
lists.
Majesty Reigns.
Oh gosh,
I do
Oh,
play for a church, but I don't think we've done that
Majesty
one.
reigns.
keep going. Keep them going.
That was the 3 words.
No, I'm lifting the rule temporarily.
Now it's awkward. Now there's pressure.
Kurt likes to sing.
Kurt's story.
It's the last one.
Okay.
Hastings
So, like-
College.
For the little
That'd be
tag.
cool.
For the
Yeah,
video
okay.
at the end, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
I like.
So if you are watching right now, you're gonna get a sneak peek. After the show is done, we're gonna drop a video for tickets for Saturday's show, Friday night at 8:00. Not Saturday's show. You don't have a show Saturday.
No.
Friday night at 8:00, and then there's 2 shows on Sundays. You have a chance to win those tickets. We'll drop that video after the show is over at 11:00,
Yup.
and we'll probably have tamales in our hand.
Why not?
They're still sitting over there.
Y'all like tamales?
Unhot.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Hold
nice.
up. You know I'm Hispanic, right?
Hello.
That's my blood.
That's the Lee part.
Yeah.
Tamales. Yeah, we had some cheesecake. The gumbo's gone.
I know you had a whole spread, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those the last guest brought all those in.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's,
And
we
then
love
had
food.
somebody else brought in ice cream.
The
from a
ice cream's
local-
in the freezer. We get a lot of food here.
Yeah.
It's amazing we're not
Damn.
300
Of the job.
pounds.
We usually do like
Where do I
a
go?
fitness. We focus on fitness and working out, and then we'll focus on like not like on eating. So we try and go
Or
back and
where
forth.
we are like
Balance.
focusing on fitness and we're still eating all this food.
Yeah, we are right now. But on Tuesday, tomorrow, we're supposed to go weigh in. They're gonna like pinch our fat and tell us like,
No way.
okay, you're
Oh,
fat.
gosh.
You know, like
Yeah,
what it
the
is.
body fat percentage.
Right.
Yeah.
This is it. You are fat.
So yeah, the test results show.
The results are
It
in.
is official.
So yeah, we're doing that.
So what's the storyline for this show this weekend? Like there's got to be a storyline, right?
Without giving away too much.
Those
Yeah.
2 songs from just me listening to those 2 songs, they don't really relate.
Right.
So there isn't a through line in terms of like some sort of narrative that you would think of in a musical, but the thing that connects it is that they're all real life stories. So we pick like 6 songs out of the set list that highlight the specific actors.
Okay.
And then the other songs are just presented alongside. So my whole thought is that a musical theater performer can tell a really good story. So I want to hear them tell musical theater stories, pop stories, stories that are true to them, stories that are true to their circumstance. So that's the connecting thread, I think, is that real life stories being told. But yeah, there's not really like a narrative, like beginning, middle, end. It's a concert.
Cabaret showcase.
Yeah, like
so it's
yeah.
not like all of a sudden you walk into the house and break out in song kind of thing. Like
No,
you walk
no.
in,
No
I'm
dance
taking
numbers.
my backpack off and
No.
setting it on the couch.
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
It's more
no.
accessible.
Oh, look, I
for
just wrote a
people
song.
walking
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
He just wrote a song. Yeah. Wow.
Up
See?
the charts.
All my musical talents going to waste here at KHEA Radio, where I'm only allowed 3 words. You lift the band, Gardy, and then music happens.
Dang.
Magic.
I'll lift it. The band is lifted for the rest of today.
Ooh.
Wow.
So you
Really?
got
Simon-
Oh, wow.
21 minutes. You better use it wisely.
Simon Gundy, who was on The Voice, was also in Midtown Live.
Simone.
Simone.
Mhm.
Oh,
Simone Gundy. She was. I bet you that's Daniel Edwards
Yeah.
who commented
Yeah.
that
Hey.
because he's texting
Hey,
us and he's also in the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Simone Gundy did The Voice in 2016, and she was in our production of Midtown Live in 2015. And she's awesome now. She's doing shows at Tuts and
That's cool.
gigging all over town, and
It's
she's
yours.
amazing. Yeah,
So,
we still get her to come out and perform with us sometimes when she's not like so booked with
Yeah.
everything else. But
how many shows do you guys do? Is just one a year, or how much?
we we have a kids program that does its own thing, and then we do 4 what are called cabaret PMT pop-ups. So it's like themed cabaret shows. So we're doing a holiday cabaret in December. It's December 16th. We've done 80s, we've done 90s, we've done 70s, and then we usually do Midtown Live and 1 or 2 other adult shows. So maybe 10 shows a year. I mean, we keep pretty busy.
That would be pretty busy.
Yeah.
10 a year. Because it would take a lot of preparation,
It does.
I assume. Like, when do y'all start preparing? Like, for Midtown Live, was it like auditions or like, do y'all have, how does that
Yeah.
go? When does that
Do you want to talk about auditions?
yeah. So the
Oh, I
audition.
know we're not on, but
Well, we're on, social media speaking of.
Okay, yeah. The audition process for this show is, they ask the performers to come in with a song and a story that connects this to the song.
Okay.
And then, the story and the song, make it, that's the one that makes it into the show. And then from there, they pick the people that stories really caught attention or the song really came through, if
Yeah.
it was a really good match with the rest of the performers. That's how it worked out.
That's cool.
it's kind of a short rehearsal process because these singers are all like professional full-time singers. So we actually finished our first week of rehearsal last week, and last night was our first full tech rehearsal. Tonight the band comes in for the first time and we open on Friday. So we have like 2 weeks of rehearsals with these people. I think it's a total
Yeah.
of maybe 15 hours of rehearsal.
Yeah. Well, I guess it also makes sense if you, as a singer, come in with your song, it would already be
Mhm.
prepared and as polished as it can. Maybe some small changes, I assume, but
Yeah.
that helps too.
And then they just really have to learn the ensemble songs and then the songs that we've added in. But they're all so quick.
Yeah.
No big deal. I'm learning like
And
12
memorize
extra
it.
songs. And
Just learn harmonies and
Easy.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They're being totally serious. It is easy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true.
Very cool. Let's see. We're just messaging someone. Will that place we're going to this afternoon? Yeah. They're asking like, hey, when are you coming in? So we are going to Gil Hooley's if anybody wants to join us.
Gil Julio's.
Gil
Yeah,
Hooley's.
it's an oyster bar.
Julio.
No, it's called Gil Hooley's, but I call it Gil Julio's.
Oh.
Oh, so that's the cocoa thing all over
It's
again,
like a
right?
church.
Right, right. She's starting to know.
Yeah.
She's starting to figure out. What's the word that you use? delusional.
Kurt's a little delusional all the time, but it's what makes this work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have one that's a little bit off the rails.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's that we discovered since we started doing this that at most like radio stations and just that there's always someone that they call that guy. They always just like he puts himself in like the weirdest situations
I
or
just sent 2 photos just in case y'all want to use.
okay. So Kurt is that guy here where he's like, oh, I'll do that. I'll try and eat 40 corn dogs in 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Like,
That's a dream.
what else?
Only if there's enough
If anybody
mustard.
asks, I did.
What else have you done? Well, he went skydiving, which
Skydiving.
was pretty fun.
Ate a 5-pound cinnamon roll.
Oh,
Wow.
Let's see what else. Oh, I gave birth to a baby.
have y'all seen the birth
The
simulator?
simulators.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
wow.
seen videos of that.
Yeah,
Where
we
the
did
man
that.
put him on. I'm
I
gonna
did it
make my boyfriend do that eventually.
Yeah.
After I
Wow.
have our kids, I'm like, you have to know what I went through.
Exactly.
I recommend any guy who before their significant other has a baby should definitely.
Because he said that one day when he gets, married or he decides
I
that
don't know if I ever want my wife to go through that. We might not just ever have kids.
he did 20 minutes on the machine and probably about like 5-minute breaks in between like
Uh-huh.
pulses.
Like if it's contractions.
yeah. And he was just like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
done. I felt bad. And I usually don't feel bad for him like ever. It's
Yeah.
like he got himself in this situation. He's going to get himself out. But I was like, all right, maybe that's enough. Because he was like practically in tears.
I was
Yeah.
crying. It was
Yeah, we don't get to give up.
shock.
I know.
Wow.
I know. And I was like, yeah.
It's
there's
electricity
ladies.
though that's
Yeah.
going through your body.
Mhm.
That's a little different than like
Well, it contracts your muscles.
Yeah, that's what it does.
And
It makes your muscles
that's
contract.
what contractions are. Your muscles are contracting so that your body can move out of the way for the baby to come out.
Yeah, Kurt.
Too graphic.
I know. I'm sorry.
oh, we
What
lectured about the
happens?
baby coming out of me.
I'm sorry.
No, Kurt had his
Wow.
it's on our Instagram. Yeah, Kurt had his he was laying down on the thing, had his legs up in the air,
Oh,
like laying down on
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah. Your body just goes there.
Oh, funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. But I think you should do it again.
Yeah.
You should do it again.
No, never again. Never again. Ever again.
Yeah.
So the show's Friday and Sunday. I'm trying to
And
change
Sunday.
the subject so you don't get me in the simulator again. Friday and Sunday. What are the times on Sunday?
2:30 and 8.
2:30 and 8.
Yes. Matinee and an evening show.
Mm-hmm.
Roger said all women are stronger than Kurt.
That's
That's probably not wrong.
there are a lot of strong women out there.
Mm.
Kurt.
Do you guys have another song? So what I was thinking, and Gardy, you can tell me if this is okay. We could
All right.
go back on the FM talk, promote the show one more time, and then maybe do one more song. Do they have a duet together?
We don't, but we were just talking about how that's sad that we don't because
That'd be good. Is there one that could we do?
Kurt
is there
can
one
sing?
that they could do? Oh,
do you want to
No.
jump in here?
Yeah.
Can you read music?
Trio? There
Kurt.
is a trio.
We
Kurt
do,
took,
8-minute trio. Betty does have
took 10 years of piano.
we could do a short version of a song that's from the new film A Star Is Born, the Gaga film called Shallow.
I like that.
Did you see that movie?
No,
Would you be
it-
open to
Did
that?
y'all see
Yeah.
that movie?
How long is the long version? I
The
don't know.
well, the long version usually is a duet. So
Oh,
I guess
okay.
we can do the short version.
yeah, it's probably 2 minutes.
Okay.
again.
Yeah, that'd be
Is that
fine.
cool?
We got
Yep.
about 13 minutes or so left.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, when this one's over,
We'll
go
have
on.
about 10 minutes
We'll
left
have
in
10
total.
minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, on social media, is there something promoting Midtown Live?
Yes.
How would somebody find that?
We're on all social media at PMT Productions.
TMT Productions.
Our website's pitchmethis.com.
Okay.
There's an event, but all of our social media is like plastered with this stuff right now. So
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I tagged it right. I hope I did.
And another thing that might be good to say is tickets start at $10. That's very
Mhm.
accessible.
Do you guys
Cool.
have the 1.6 thousand views or likes?
Yeah.
Is that one you? Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's two different. There's PMT Productions Inc.
Yes, that's not us. That's
It's
a
been shut down.
yeah, I know.
No.
No, they're
Cease
like
and desist.
I think they're like a LA something.
Yeah.
We're the real PMT production.
Yeah.
That's right.
PMT Productions
Shirt that
official.
says that. We are the real PMT.
You know,
And don't put production. Just say we are the real PMTs.
You want to switch
Or,
again?
Is this okay with the mic, or should we switch?
It might be. It's in the middle. Yeah, you can switch. Right on.
So we have it.
I know, right? Just get just enough out of breath. Right.
So I'm gonna start just a few measures before Betty. So like, I'll do that twice.
Tell me something, boy.
Yeah.
Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us, but far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, but far from the shallow now.
Sweet. Yeah.
Okay, we got
42 seconds. We got 42.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna make this a duet.
Sweet.
From there on?
From there to the end.
Okay.
Okay, we got 30 seconds, and then we'll intro.
We're
We're gonna do the song first, record.
Let's introduce you guys one, and then like say how people can find out, and then maybe we'll try to play out the show. Does that work?
Yeah.
And we'll just record that little snippet at the end.
Yeah, we'll
After
end
the
this stream, and then we'll do a new one.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll use a phone or something. It'll pick up better. Ready? Video. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM right now. It's 10:50. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We have Midtown Live in studio. It's PMT Productions based out of Houston, Texas. We have Eduardo, we have Seth, and we have Betty in studio. We're talking about what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, what is happening this weekend?
This weekend, we're putting up a show called Midtown Live. It's our signature performance event. It's happening at the historic Rockefellers on Washington Street. Shows on Friday night, 8 o'clock, and 2 shows on Sunday at 2:30 and again at 8. More information's on social media at PMT Productions. We also have a website where you can get tickets that start at just $10, pitchmethis.com.
Yeah, that's cool. And so we actually found out Christina Wells in 2016, she was in the Midtown Live performance.
She was.
And everything. And so y'all had somebody else you mentioned who was on a television show as well?
She was on The Voice.
Yeah,
Yes.
who was it?
Simone Gundy was with us in 2015, and then she went on and was on The Voice and did really well. And she performs at Tuts and all over the place now. So we've worked with some good singers, and these 2 singers that are going to sing today are no exception.
Are they going to be trying to sneak out of Midtown Live and go on AGT?
We're not going to sneak out. We're going to see this through, and then maybe in the future we'll see what we can dabble in. Let's see if we can turn some chairs around. You know what I'm saying?
They're launching ground here.
That's cool. Hey, I like it. And so that just kind of shows the kind of talent that we have in Houston and the caliber of people who are going to be in this production that's taking place this weekend. So I'm guessing you're probably not surprised. Like, you know, like you had mentioned earlier, like all the great singers that come in. And so
Houston, people who live in Houston know that the only bad thing about Houston is that we don't give ourselves enough credit for anything. You know, we're the 3rd largest city in the country. And that's true also with singers. We have some of the most talented performing artists around, bar none. And, you know, that's another feature of this show is that all of our performers are Houston based. All of our band is Houston based. All of our tech crew is Houston based. So this is a show by Houston and for Houston, showcasing
cool.
some awesome talent.
What can Houston do to maybe like take, I don't know, like the scene, if that word is okay, to the next level? I mean, just
The theater
like,
scene,
yeah, what can we do to kind of help take this to the next? Yeah.
You have to stay.
Yeah,
A
because
lot of people move out to New York or Chicago, and
Yeah.
think that's the only place that they can be successful, or LA, wherever it is. But I really believe that we as artists and professionals can be successful.
they can stay, that you can be successful here, like still have a
Definitely.
career and just make something in Houston instead of, because a lot of people, maybe it's because the way, growing up, you're like, hey, I have a dream. I'm going to go to LA. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to go here and there.
Right.
And that maybe has been their dream, but is it necessary to have success? And you do have to move.
You can do this anywhere.
Yeah.
You can do this anywhere in the country. And the fact that we're doing it in Houston, an incredible blessing.
Gotcha.
And maybe people know this, but Houston has resident ballet, opera, theater, musical theater companies. The is a Tony Award-winning theater that's right here in Houston. So the opportunities there. PMT Productions is part of a theater community that we like to call the fringe performing community.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not the big guys, but we're not the small community theaters either. And I think that's where the real excitement and growth is happening. You have young actors who are getting started in productions who are extremely talented, getting a chance to make some money, to get some performance experience and really help grow this community. But yeah, what Seth said is right. The first thing is we got to get people to stay here.
Yeah.
And commit to Houston.
Cool. If somebody, maybe they don't have experience, like where would they go and they have a dream, like, hey, but I don't know, if someone's, let's say, okay, I'm 32, and it's like, well, okay, I went to school earlier, but like, I can't go back right now, have a family, maybe someone's not in a place where they can go and study, theater in college or musical theater, but they are interested in starting and dabbling and seeing if, hey, is there something there? Like, where would they do that?
Well, the theater infrastructure across Houston is really strong. And Betty has worked some with a community theater in Deer Park. Why don't you talk about them?
It's basically to get started, you just have to start auditioning. You just have to look through the theater message boards and all that stuff to just see auditions for any place that you can find, any show that may interest you, or even shows that you don't know, and just get your name out there, get your face out there, get yourself heard, whether it be starting with community theater or trying for, I did children's shows for a while, and that was really, really fun. And it gets you out of your element, because, putting yourself on stage is a very vulnerable thing. And a lot of people who haven't been performing for a long time, it's hard for them to audition, confidently. And for doing children's theater for me really helped me bring out, what I knew I had inside, but I didn't know how to quite put it into an audition.
Yeah.
And so it makes you really confident, because kids are so honest. They'll tell
Right.
you right away, and the bigger, the better. And, they always say, you can't make someone be bigger, but you can take someone a little bit, the level down. So for kids, you have to be very big, you have to be very animated. And it's really great to, even start out, doing some stuff for kids.
Well, like for you, is that something, I mean, with your voice, it's very powerful. Did you have to work at that? Is that something you took lessons with, or is it just like, hey, this is kind of what I was blessed with and I just kind of ran with it?
Well, I feel like I would say I always sang, but it was not always this powerful. My family, we usually, we're kind of all singers. And I was not the strongest of the bunch, but I had a real passion for it, where others of my siblings were just like, yeah, I sing, but that's all sometimes just here and there. I fell in love with performing and pursued it to, just keep going. And I did take some lessons, but I'm not classically trained.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so it's just, I really, really am passionate about it, and I will work as hard as I have to get where I need to be.
That's awesome. So right now we have a couple minutes left, and I think we're going to close out the show today with another song. And y'all did such a wonderful job. And hey, we enjoyed the music. Betty, Eduardo, and Seth, thank you. And so it's PMT Productions. Make sure you go check out their social media page. We're going to be dropping another video right after this one ends, where you can have the opportunity to win a couple tickets to see one of the performances, maybe Friday or Sunday, and something you definitely want to check out. Support local musicians, music, and performances and musical theater.
That's
And
right.
it's your opportunity this weekend. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times I fear myself. I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Oh, I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This has been Kickstart. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8:30.
Yeah, Dr. Aaron Chapa is in at 8:30 for Chapa Talk.
We're going to have some Bean Kings.
And Bean Kings at 10.
Yeah. So check out PMT Productions. Make sure you go check out the opening show this weekend, Midtown Live. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
Yay!
Sweet.
Nice.
And now we can record something. Probably just use a phone, and then we'll post it. Where do you think we'll get the shot over there behind you?